So 18 returns. First thing to mention, I couldn't figure out how to clear save data. No, I know that sounds stupid, but I have the Steam version, and I couldn't. There wasn't like a score file I could just delete and re-put in there and have it be fixed. I didn't uninstall the game because I was worried doing that would also mess up the.
It's an app data, I think.
I checked there. I've had to go in there before, and it's not in there. Trust me. So I didn't want to uninstall the game and reinstall because there's a chance that didn't work anyway, and there's also a chance that it completely took away my currently configured shortcut with the stick sensitivity. Speaking of that, stick sensitivity has been corrected, which is great.
Chat has posted the exact location where it should be.
App data roaming. Oh, it was in a subfolder. Okay. Hold on. I think I can find that right now. Well, before I start. Where PC users app data roaming, yeah. And Shanghai Alice. I didn't realize it was all. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there it is. There's data in there for 18 trial. There it is. So if I just delete the score file, it'll make a new one for us?
Delete score th18.dat.
Okay. I have deleted it. And
it is gone.
Now we go all the way back. All right, I didn't see that folder. I was looking for th.
Yeah, I hate when they do stuff like that and they put it in a hidden folder.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The first time I ever figured that out, I was like, "What the fuck is the app data folder?" And then it turns out you have to make it so you can see it because you're not usually supposed to be touching stuff like that. So I was like, "Okay." So thankfully, I knew exactly what you just said and didn't have to do anything extra. So that should delete the data and put us back to where we are. And yeah, so controller sensitivity. Someone made a mod that allows you to adjust that, and I hadn't played with it, and Gastari had, because Gastari also uses controller like I do, like we do. And he gave me values that worked for him. I've just destroyed the sound. Yep. And so I put those in. I gave them a test, and it worked. Plain and simple, really. Okay.
It didn't work. Steam Cloud may have restored it because, yeah, it looks like the extra stage is still available.
Yeah. That didn't work. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I mean, we used an in-game code. Is anyone really going to be angry?
Slow.
Zun gave you the option, chat.
Start.
We just simply took it.
Item. Change? I guess. I don't really know a comfortable layout for this yet. So we got on volume, chat.
I was gonna say it's quiet on our end.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to balance this, but it's more so I care about the reading out there.
Yeah.
It should be fine. So yeah, this is gonna be normal. It's in English. We have everything unlocked. There's a lot of text, like a lot of text. I don't know what half of this stuff does at all. So
we have the sun.
Yeah, I got everything really.
Yeah, you can see everyone, like the top row is like the character ones. Reimu's got yin yang orbs, Marisa's got mini Hakuros, and Sakia has knives, and then Sanai has frog and snack.
Oh, there's a different, there's a special one. I didn't realize I had an extra one to go with it. Is that for a higher difficulty, or is that for...
I'm not sure.
Was there a different shot type? I thought it was just 4 characters. I actually can't remember. So I don't even know what's good, like, at all. But some of these cards are great. Some of these cards look... Money is the best lawyer in hell.
That's a hell of a name.
Physical enhancement. What's this do? Narumi Yatadara's ability to gradually gain lives over time. You receive 1 more life upon acquiring this card, and every time you clear a stage, you get a life fragment. Thank you for always providing for the Jizo-sama statues. You want a healthy body in return, don't you? And then, of course, law of survival of the fittest. Saki Kurokuma's Ability to increase the power of your regular shot. Useful ability that helps make you stronger. Even if your power is low, no matter how much one uses their head or devises strategies, everyone's bound to surrender in the face of overwhelming strength. Attack power is really what matters in the end, you know? Not according to anime, where if that guy is like 12 feet tall and he is like 600 pounds of pure muscle, because I am fast, he will never hit me. Like, all right.
He
Tell
can't
that to...
handle my maneuvering.
You want to see an accurate depiction of that matchup? Look, watch Potemkin versus Chip. Chip beats the shit out of Potemkin, but if Potemkin gets one opening, Chip is dead. Alright. Mysterious cards were circulated in the streets. She sensed that the secrets of humans and yokai were hidden within the cards, and she felt she had no choice to investigate. So this time, chat, I can read it, and 6 sensitivity is nice and beautiful, and I can play the game like it's other Touhou games. Yeah, so I have a value that works, and I tried it, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. I changed the stick sensitivity value to, I think it was 36.35, and well, as you can see, I mean, you'll understand better when you actually try it yourself.
I'll understand when I hold it in my hand.
But there is it feels exactly like it did for older games. Or pretty damn close if it's not exact, who knows? But I have absolutely zero issue with it, and I really enjoy the feeling of it. So now we'll be able to play this video game.
I'm glad, because I want to play this video game, because I like this video game, but I couldn't like it as much as I wanted to because I couldn't play it well.
This will also fix the stick sensitivity in Touhou 17 when we get back to that as well. So, but I haven't touched that yet. The music in this game is great.
Oh, it's so good.
God, I love Stage 1's theme.
Chat, now that we've had a couple weeks, Jesus Christ, we were on PCB for a while.
Yeah.
Now that we've had a few weeks to let this game seep into our collective unconscious, who's the favorite? Who's our favorites? That's what I want to know. I want to know who the popular ones are.
That fox, Tsukasa, is incredibly popular.
She is very popular.
I see her everywhere. Holy shit.
Momoyo, thank you, Mike.
Good, the rain is stopping. The investigation's moving forward.
Chat has good taste. Hey, you, the lady over there.
All cats just talk with Brooklyn accents.
I got some nice cards. Buy something for the road.
Cards, you say? A clue already? That was
I
fast.
read that line like Christian. Ooh, chomping at the bit, eh?
It's dangerous to carry those. Hand them over at once.
Huh? So you're taking them by force then?
That's right. Ability cards are the target of my incident investigation. So stop whining and hand them over. Amazing.
Chat. I don't know. I had a thing I was gonna say, and I forgot.
I'm not really sure why Tsukasa is as popular as she is. Maybe it's because of how relevant she is to the story of this game, and I just don't know it yet.
It's interesting because she's only a mid-boss.
That's the thing, right? Is she is a mid-boss in stage 5, 6, and the extra stage. So she makes quite a number of appearances. But it's just like, wow. I mean, it's a fox girl. Like, come on. I know how the internet works. You put ears on a tail on a character, and suddenly they're the greatest thing to ever exist. But I'm just kind of surprised.
I like the thing she does with her fingers, where she makes the fox. I think that's just a nice touch.
I like that. I just wonder, like, you know, maybe it's something related to the story. She's probably the most popular character. Definitely looks like it anyway.
But it's no use attacking me. You can't make me give up the ability cards by force. You need to offer me something of equal value, right? That's the basis of a free economy, right?
Fine, I get it. I'll buy them. So how much?
Now that's more like it. Me out? Right. That's right. Oh, the sun.
Utsu Ryuji's ability to burn everything to ash. Ultimate attack power, endless invincibility time, a way too long cooldown, and it eats up your own power to boot. Oh, I didn't know that. Nudging your way through Danmaku is for wimpy showboaters. If you're really powerful, you just need to burn everything down. Utsu would get along well with another character, the sister of this one. Amelia Scarlet's ability to deal fatal damage with a fang at short range. A card that lets you perform as many super powerful close range attacks as you'd like. Spell cards, how silly. You can finish something like that off in one bite.
That sounds pretty cool.
Heavy bass drum. Raiko Horikawa's ability to wipe away enemy bullets at close range. It's plain, but you can thwack it over and over. What do you think enemy bullets are made of? They're waves. Ergo, there's nothing strange about being able to cancel them out with sound waves. Blank card. An ability card with nothing written on it. Shimada Tenkyu's ability. Oh, I see. So you get that, I guess.
Ah.
In exchange for all of your money, you immediately obtain only the rarest cards that are available in the next shop. In the event that you obtain this card, all the cards you currently have here will instantly be discarded. I see. So it's you can forfeit all of your monetary possessions to Tenkyu, and in exchange she'll give you a rare pet, and then you can't buy the rare pet. Gain 1 life when collected. A simple and appreciated card. No idea whose life is in it, but just gratefully accept it. Effect activates when collected. Cannot be starting equipment. A card that grants 1 spell card when collected. A confusingly named card that may or may not be a spell card. Its effect is plain, but it helps out just a little. Still plain though. Effect activates when collected. Cannot start. Money comes and goes on its own. Nazmin's ability that gives money. It gathers up all the stuff lying around the area. The so-called asset liquidation item. Effect activates when collected. Yep. Ringo's brand dumplings. Ringo's ability that gives a lot of power. You can't fight on an empty stomach, so how about some Ringo brand dumplings? And Lucky Cat with good business skills. Mike Gotokuji's ability to improve product lineups. The variety of cards you can buy from bosses will increase. The Maneki Neko living at Gotokuji are normal white cats, so she has a tough time due to being born a Calico cat. Ah, I see. So if you buy her card early on, it increases the shop,
I see.
the variety in the shop. And you know what? The only card I can really effectively buy is this, and that's an active card, and I like passive cards because I don't have to think when using them. Give me that. Alright, stage 2.
Free life piece just for beating the stage, thanks to Naomi.
Now that I can totally play the game, I will 100% be able to dodge Takane's stuff. Yep, no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind.
We are great at video games. I love not thinking. That's a good quote.
Sometimes you just want to turn your brain off, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think I play as Hazel and Isaac?
Exactly. Well, you're gonna play other characters eventually.
Well, yeah. I was playing earlier. I decided to spin the wheel to see who I would fight Stan with, and I got a pretty hilarious Isaac run that actually worked.
Isaac doesn't start with a D6, does he? Do you have to unlock that?
I have to unlock it. Yeah, he doesn't have anything.
I don't remember when he. I don't remember how he gets that though.
I think it's something from Blue Baby. I was being told.
That makes sense, I guess. I don't really know when Isaac took on the role of a dice character, but like he really just started being like, yeah, this character uses dice.
Blue Baby on Isaac Clear. She died fast.
Yeah, I have the Wolf card. Wolf card feels like that thing you're not supposed to start with. It's like finding Mega Tears on floor 1. And you're just like, oh, the boss is dead.
Azazel quad shot on floor 1.
You're dead, yeah.
Yeah, you're dead. Your charge time is 10,000 years, but they're dead.
Well, that's why you walk into the room with the charge.
Yep.
If you do that, it doesn't matter how long it takes to charge. They're dead in that one hit anyway.
I'll probably talk about more on Isaac anyway. Okay.
Alright, well, I got the life piece at least. Who knows what's lurking this deep in the mountain? Is there really anyone doing business in a place like this?
Oh, now that I get a good look at you, you're the Hakare Shrine Maiden. I don't see you out in the sticks every day.
You're a Kappa. No. A Yamawaro, right?
That's right, and as you know, this cliff is the Yamawaro hideout. It's not a place for humans to come, so go home already. Get out of here.
Hold on, those things in your hand. Those are ability cards, right?
Cards, huh? I knew I caught a whiff of those. So I better deal with this before it becomes a huge fuss.
Yeah, now for a bullet pattern I can't do. Or maybe I can. Cool. It's not gonna fuck this up, I know I am. I hate the way her bullets come towards me, and I can only imagine how bad it is on higher difficulties.
Probably just more layers of awkward angles.
Exactly. So it's gonna be even worse. Raymond, you could go.
Alright, there you go. Innermost Forest Fortress. We haven't really been
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah. We should be looking more at the spell card names.
I'm a little preoccupied. with the game itself to do that.
Well, by we, I mean me. Green Spiral. Yep, it sure is. This is Leaf skill.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have like a million bombs. I'm not playing that game.
That one is tricky on the eye.
I have no idea how to like pay attention to it.
Too strong. But too bad. You can't take the cards by force. That's just how it is.
I know. I don't know why there's a rule like that, but I'll buy them. But in exchange, tell me everything you know.
Oh, if you're a customer, then that's a different story. If it's info you want, then there's another rule for trading cards. One purchase, one card. Break that, and I hear you're in for some scary stuff.
Thanks for the important info.
Alright, then take a look. They're all top quality goods.
She's gonna sell me something like Chirno. Centipede. Gluttonous Centipede. Momoyo Hinemushi's ability to make you stronger if you don't die or bomb. You gradually get stronger each time you defeat an enemy, but if you die or use a spell, you'll go back to normal. You have more reason to be frugal with your spell cards, which gives you a tingly feeling. That's the Centipede's toxin at work.
Neat.
The sun's back again.
And Vampire Fang.
The same cards?
Then there's the UFO.
New Huju's ability, summon a UFO flying around you. The UFO becomes a shield, capable of erasing bullets. You've seen plenty of photographs of UFOs, right? But there's no space war going on. UFOs fly around just because they feel like it. Hold on, that's an equipment card?
Yeah.
So it's just on me? Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Tei Inaba's ability. A tiny bit of good luck visits you upon getting hit. Your window to use a spell card upon death gets longer. And you won't lose any money upon dying either. A good luck charm that helps you avoid losing lives as quick as cunning as a rabbit. Okay.
This is the first time Zun has acknowledged death bombing as a thing.
I think within the context of the game, yes. But no? I don't know. I actually don't know. And Yamawaro's shopping technique. Takana Yamashiro's ability, you can buy cards for slightly cheaper. The ironclad rule of commerce, buy cheap, sell high. But that doesn't mean you have to buy cheap products. Yamawaro have technique that lets them stock high qualities at a good price. So that is a discount. You can buy a discount, but to be honest, I kind of want the death bomb window. That sounds good to me. Anything to make a 1cc happen. I really like the card element of this game.
It's great.
And I think it has good replay value to the overall game itself. Aside from, like, I don't really know what people are doing in terms of challenge runs, L&N and score runs and stuff. I don't know how the starting equipment works for that, but I do think it's cool that you can kind of tackle the game in a slightly different way each time. Even if the initial game itself doesn't really change its patterns based on your attacks. Whoa. Yeah, this is a lot. I don't know what's I don't know how to get through this.
No passive, no equipment, no bomb, no fun is one I saw.
I like that last bit, no fun.
No fun. So noisy. You're bothering me. It's ruining the taste of the tobacco.
Whoa, pretty patterns.
Yeah. Still blowing smoke.
Thank you, Tay, because I did a bad move. Oh well, I'd rather use my bombs than
I'm
lose
not
them.
as crazy about that character as some other people are, but I do kind of like the way her pattern is.
Foxy Grandma! That's about it, really.
If you're into that thing, cool.
I don't really particularly care for Sanyo or the one I can't remember the name of, which, you know, that's all I really need to say is I can't remember her name. That's a pretty good showcase of how much I really care about the character.
I couldn't remember Touhou names. I was like, damn, I was like, what? It's just like Pokemon. Gotta remember them all.
Character names I think are harder to remember than Pokemon names.
I mean, yes. I can tell you first names, but hell if I know most of these characters' last names.
Yeah, I got a handful of them in my mind, but the later you go on, the harder it gets. But, God, I love that my stick is responsive. Please die. Thank you.
And there's the mine. I think you'd make it this far. Guess you're not just out on a riot.
Who are you exactly? Where is this?
I'm Sanyo, but everyone calls me Kamakosa and you're the Shrine Maiden from that Lower World Shrine. You did well to make it this far.
I was after people selling cards, and before I knew it, I was here. So what's that entrance-looking thing behind you?
You want to know? Well, I don't feel like telling you. Beyond here, entrance is forbidden.
Wow, okay, thanks. A mysterious entrance high in the mountains. That's suspicious. Way too suspicious.
Kind of sus, bro. So anyway, if you don't want to get hurt, then scram. You never saw anything here. Got it?
You darn fool.
If you can't do that, then I'll make it so you can't see anything anymore.
Just gonna blow smoke in my face. That's all she means by that.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this one is a pattern. I remember that.
I'm probably gonna get hit by it.
Well, I got hit by the mid-stage one, so. And this is, God, it looks so pretty, but
It's very pretty.
It's gonna be hella layered in higher difficulties. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard that characters in this game tend to treat... There are two groups of characters in this game. There's the Shrine Maidens and the Humans. Some characters treat...
They're all human.
Well, yeah, they're all human. But then there's the less notable ones.
Yeah, like, well, you say less notable, but Marissa is one of the most,
Well, I mean, what's the correct way to put it?
definitely not unknown ones.
Not notable, but... You know what I mean?
Calling Marissa not notable is a dangerous thing, Andrew.
Not Shrine Maidens, okay? There you go.
Well, yeah, you're right there.
There's the Shrine Maidens and the not Shrine
Also,
Maidens.
one of those not as notable characters you mentioned was Sakuya.
Also, okay, look, that's why I'm calling them not Shrine Maidens now. There's the Shrine Maidens and the not Shrine Maidens. From what I understand, depending on which group you fall into, the characters are either mean to you or nice to you.
Well, because they know one is the mountain.
Remember,
Holy shit!
Okay, when I say they're not notable, I mean they're not notable to these characters. Obviously, they know who the Shrine Maidens are. They don't know who this random ass magician is made of.
Dude. I should have just bombed. That was a struggle.
Like Renosuke?
You gonna read your line or what?
Gah, you're too strong.
Don't think you can hide anything from me. So what's this entrance? Tell me.
Fine, I give up. I'll talk. This is the entrance to the Rainbow Dragon Cave. It's a mine of dreams where they're making the future of the mountain. I was keeping watch so only authorized people can get near.
If they have someone on lookout, they must be up to no good.
No. I was keeping watch because it's awfully dangerous inside, you know?
Guess I need to psych myself up a bit. Keystone of Endurance. Tenchi Hinanai's ability to throw a keystone which acts as a shield and erases bullets. A reliable stone that can erase a considerable number of bullets. Offense is the greatest defense. In the world of Danmaku, where survival spell cards exist, defense is the greatest offense of all. Esteemed Authority. Toyosato Mime no Miko's ability to thin out bullets using her authoritative aura. Almost all Danmaku is just background noise. Only a small fraction of the bullets are truly important. Place your hands together in focus, and you should see only the bullets that pose a threat to you. Simple, right? Oh no.
Moon of Madness.
Clown Piece's ability to hurl a fake moon straight forward. Boasts considerable attack power, a considerable defensive aura, and an okay-ish cooldown time. Dang, the moon is really cool in a safe way. Offerings to the Sacred Mountain. Kaneko Yasuka's ability to collect every last thing offered to the mountain. The item auto-collect line is drastically lowered. All offerings to the mountain belong to I. It is such a self-centered ring to it. Shinmyomaru Sukuna's ability to change enemy bullets into money. A brave inchling vanquished a giant Oni. The miracle mallet that the Oni dropped in its wake was an object that could grant any wish imaginable. Oh, if only the bullets were all money. Dragon Pipe. Sanyo Komakusa's ability. Your stock of lives slowly increases. A life fragment appears every time you capture a spell card.
That's really good.
When you're doing good, you get more lives, an ability for really living it up. Go around 3 times and sit down for a smoke. This is the Subterranean card. When you capture a spell card, you get a life piece. Okay. I'm gonna buy...
Toss the moon.
Yeah, I wanna buy the moon.
Alright, but now you have to think.
Think? Where we're going, we don't need to think.
I've got fucking moon!
I just have to press the moon button.
Also, yes,
What?
exactly like Renosuke.
Renosuke is a human man ghost dude.
He's a non-shrine maiden.
True. There's only 2 shrine maidens in the entire scene.
This is true.
They're all non-shrine maidens if you
Except
think
for 2
about it.
of them. We just established there are 2 of them
I
that
pressed
aren't.
the moon button because my hand was hovering over that instead of the bomb button.
I'm going to assume death items aren't a thing. Not a thing.
Money. Whoops.
Was that supposed to be the moon button?
No, that was supposed to be a bomb button, but
Subterranean at least allowed you to bomb. True. Would you say it's closer to like UFO then?
well, UFO.
Well, no, UFO's wrong. What's...
I guess it's close to the double dealing character.
Yeah, I think
And
that's it.
actually, I'm pretty sure 16 does that as well, where you get extra resources if you don't bomb or
Yes.
get hit.
True.
All right, this fucker.
The yin yang orb. Technically, Sanai isn't even a shrine maiden.
I mean, technically. What?
I don't know. She's a living deity, but she's a shrine maiden.
She is
Whatever-
she is
whatever-
a shrine maiden. She's the shrine maiden of the Moria Shrine.
She's a wind priest.
What do you mean
Of
technically?
course.
What?
Oh man, she's a wind priestess. Not a shrine maiden. Learn the difference.
I don't know what this is. Should I press the moon button? I don't know if the moon is gonna save me is the problem. Yes, I remember this part.
Reminds me of a scene from Mortal Kombat Mythology Zeroes where Sub-Zero gets very upsetty that someone calls him a ninja, and he's like, let's get one thing straight. I am Lin Kuei. Scorpion was a ninja. And it's like, oh, forgive me for not knowing the difference. You two look so different.
Oh, we got blue ninja and yellow ninja.
He's not a ninja, he's Lin Kuei.
And why does he dress the exact same way as the
The
ninja?
same thing, sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, you'd be surprised how few people are willing to own up when they are wrong. So, we're not mad.
Look at the way she shakes. I just don't know where it technically came from on that.
So, do you know how many people would just double down and then call everyone in this chat an idiot?
Or just never talk again.
That too.
Just how long does this cave go on for? I would never have imagined it would have been this deep from the entrance.
You there, human! Stop at once! You'll die if you proceed any further.
Misumaru. There we go.
I'm telling you this for your own good. Turn around and leave right now. She has very smug expressions.
She old. I'll die? You're kidding, right? You're obviously trying to hide something from me.
Beyond this point is an
I don't know what that word is either. I've never seen that word.
Someone type out how to pronounce that.
I'm gonna say
Zone.
anoxic.
Anoxic zone. That means a human like you will cease to be able to breathe down here.
Oh, so like toxic. I guess the XIC kind of, you know.
Anoxic means no oxygen. Gotcha. Will you still proceed knowing that?
I won't be able to breathe. Then I'll just search the place top to bottom before that happens. I'll find all this cavern's secrets. Hold your breath, Reimu.
Honestly now, I'm not even telling you this as a threat. I can't afford to lose the inheritor of the yin yang orb to suffocation.
She almost died to a moldy bean bun, so don't worry.
If we'll lose you either way, at least let it be by my hands.
Whoa, what
All
the
right,
fuck?
All right.
Moon!
At least let me be the one to kill you.
Wait, Moon gone.
Move on.
I don't like her attacks.
I don't like her.
It's one thing that they come towards me, it's another that they come back. I don't have any bombs.
Alright, this is the part where you play good. Breathing is overrated.
Shit.
How's it been? Dylan's only died like twice.
I think 3 times. The controller fix has been phenomenal. I hate this.
Like
Holy shit, that is tight. Now, this is probably one of those things that you can do the same way every time, but like I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, if you don't know how to do it at all, then that's not gonna help you.
I wonder what the hitbox on these orbs look like. They're
I would hope
definitely... I don't know, that's the thing. I don't know how close you can get to them.
First go on Lunatic is insane. I'd imagine this shit's pretty hard even for normal.
They look really nice, though.
I like how rainbow they are. But then again, that's this game's whole aesthetic is rainbows. Taste the rainbow. Small balls have nice hitboxes. Big orbs will kill you on the outline.
Oh.
Great.
So the big ones are pretty accurate to their size, huh?
Splendid!
Okay.
To think that the yin-yang orb that he crafted has been mastered to such a degree. It's an honor to be the
Tamatsukuribi.
Tamatsukuribi. Alright, took me longer than it should to figure that out.
Whoops.
I told you, didn't I? The oxygen levels here are already just about half of that on the surface.
What are you doing down here?
This is a mining site for dragon gems. Dragon gems are so-called Izanagi objects that have been handed down since ancient times.
I know that guy. He wears a cool coat and has a big sword. Hangs out with some dude in glasses.
He's my favorite persona. There are ones that have existed since long before the birth of mankind and are beyond human understanding.
I want to hear more, but I can't take it any longer. Damn it, this place was a total bust. This is no place for humans to
Rainbow,
be.
you can't swear in my Touhou game! Indeed, mining sites in general are a harsh environment for humans, not just here. I suppose a price must be paid for stealing the resources of the gods. By the way, you've come to investigate the ability cards, haven't you? Then this cave isn't where you should be headed.
So now I understand we don't go through here. We double back and leave.
Oh, god damn it, and then we come back for the extra stage.
Yeah.
You ought to head back outside and seek the top of the mountain.
Oh, my interpretation of the way this goes is completely wrong.
There's someone there who will be making profits off Magatama made from dragon gems. Now go on back, O successor of the Yin Yang Orb, Reimu Hakuremu.
Lily! Item Season. An ability card that summons Lily White when used. She's an item carrier. She either holds a spell card fragment or a life fragment. But be careful because she shoots bullets at you. Every time you summon her, she gets stronger. Safe return amulet. The Moria Shrine's popular amulet can shoot exploding frogs. One of Sanae Kochiya's abilities. Or rather, something Sumako gave to her. A good luck charm to ensure your safe return home. Great Tengu's Barley Rice. Megumu... Right, that's an I.
Yeah, capital I.
Megumu Izunamaru's ability to increase your power any number of times. You receive 1 power upon using the card, and when you're at full power, you receive a spell card fragment. Why are you collecting power after setting foot on the mountain? You should pack tons of food to begin with and then set out. Pebble Hat. Koishi Komeiji's ability to prevent you from crashing into enemies. You also lose less power when you get hit. Is it just me, or is nobody noticing me? Huh, okay, that's convenient. Half Ghost. Yomo Kampaku's Phantom attacks while following right behind you. It's half of Yomu's ghost path, not half of Yomu herself, so it's a fourth of her. Being possessed by a phantom is typically nothing to be glad about, but since it attacks things for you, it's something to more or less rely on. Now, Chad, I remember seeing art of this. Fourth of Yomu, so all the main characters were just trucking along a little Yomu with them. they fought the battles for her. Ancient Magatama. Misumaru Tamatsukuri's ability to make a Magatama appear at each side. They erase bullets coming directly from either side of you, whether they dig up ancient artifacts of unknown purpose. Humans immediately imagine they were used for religious purposes, even though they've actually had a much more practical use. Yeah, like telling lies.
Yeah.
They can see through your lies. So let me see. That gives me
We already
frogs.
read the centipede card, that's why we skipped it.
Yeah, I've said that. That was clear at the start. Body blocking is not really much of an issue. I'm gonna buy frog.
Yay!
It'll give me an extra additional shot, and it's the frog one.
You
Yeah,
get
now
some
I shoot
frogs.
frogs.
So, Chad, this game's demo kind of did the PCB. You think you're gonna go in the mine and go to some magical rainbow dragon place, but instead you go in and leave.
People probably knew this already, and we didn't because we didn't play the English.
True.
But yeah, I thought this whole time we went through the mine.
Like the other side.
Yeah, but no, this is just. Oh, you went in. You can't be here. You literally cannot breathe. This is... Whoa, okay. At least I can, like...
How big is this yokai mountain? Very.
Vary, because there's probably, like... God, how many levels take place on Yokai Mountain alone now?
There's...
So the entirety of Touhou 10 takes place on Yokai Mountain.
So that's 6 plus the extra stage is 7.
No, because the extra stage is still Memoria Shrine. It's basically Sanai's
It
stage.
still takes place on the mountain. A human's here. See? It's just as I thought. I knew we couldn't keep something like this up for long.
I have no idea how to dodge this. I don't know how that hit me. I wasn't looking at it, I guess, but I was more than content.
Way fast enough.
I was more than content to just press bomb. Yeah, holy shit.
Okay, I'm counting the extra stage because that's still on the mountain. That counts.
But it's Sanai's stage, just at a different time. Same with the extra stage in.
Well, yeah,
but
that's
11.
still an appearance.
I guess, but it's not a different location.
Well, no, it's not a different location, but it's still, that wasn't the question. The question was how many times have we been on the mountain?
Fair enough. So I guess you can count all this.
So I'm gonna say
stages.
that's 8. Right off the bat, that's 8 times for.
But what about the dark blowhole? Does that count as on the mountain still? Because
the dark blowhole again?
That's stage 1 in SA. That's on your way to the underground, but it's the in between. So I don't know if it counts as Yokai Mountain or it counts as underground. Well, I mean it's underground, but you know.
That's true. Mountain of Faith, it's a different part of the shrine, but it's still the shrine.
Are you sure it's a different part?
Yeah, they're in the back where Sumiko is.
Oh, I thought it was the same.
No, well, I guess the shrine grounds just look the damn same everywhere you go.
I guess. I really don't know. Although I suppose it would be stage 5 for SA.
That's true. Is stage 1 even on the mountain?
Yeah, because Hina's there.
No,
not Hina, sorry. Wow, that was bad. Minariko and Shizuna are on
no,
the
not that.
mountain.
Stage 1 of SA.
That's what I asked. I don't know if they can call it on the mountain because it's like the intermediary.
I don't know. You're not on the mountain at all in 12, 13. I don't think you're there in 14.
14 doesn't end up on the mountain, no.
No, 15 doesn't end up on the mountain.
Actually, yes, it does.
Oh.
Because the second stage, Ringo, you fight her on the lake on top of the mountain.
Oh, okay.
Not the Misty Lake. It'll be hard to find anyone carrying cards at this rate. Looks like my only choice is to try again some other time.
Why, what's this? We seem to have an interesting guest. Is something the matter, Miss Hakare Shrine Maiden?
Something? Well, that is to say...
This stretch of the mountain is the territory of Wee Tengu. It isn't a place that humans ought to set foot in so easily, Shrine Maiden or no.
You're a Tengu from the looks of it. There's something I'd like to ask you.
Oh? And what would that be?
Well, it's about this whole ability card business. Back in that cave just now, I was told that there's someone who knows about the mountaintop. I came here to investigate what those ability cards really are. Anything you can tell me?
The ability cards? I don't just know about them. I created them, as a matter of fact.
Huh? What?
There you are. See, things turned out just like I said they would. A human would be sure to come snooping up here eventually. I suppose we have no choice by now. I shall deal with this human myself. So in the meantime, Master Izunamaru, you can... Don't get ahead of yourself. As if I could let you deal with her of all people. Our opponent is the eminent Hakare Shrine Maiden, who has buried countless innocent yokai until this day. I'll deal with her. You get back. Holding back is useless.
Bye.
Bye! So if this were 15 mechanic, would she have counted as a second entity?
Possibly. Oh god. I don't know what's happening here. It goes down.
Until it doesn't. Oh. You're in a pickle, Mortis.
Should've just threw the moon at her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tay, for your increased death bomb window that I'm not hitting. Moon! The only thing I remember about this is that the third cooldown was not as bad. Oh, but this,
yeah, right, these spell cards. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right, Mike.
Better not get butt blasted.
Yeah, I remember this one because it was just it was actually pretty consistent with what you had to do, or at least I could notice it really quickly.
Gaps are bigger. Dance of Sky Racing Heavenly Steeds.
Moon! Double Moon.
I kind of remember to start looking more at these spell card names. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sure some of you are noticing them on their own, but I ain't reading them.
Power.
Why did you remove Rainbow Hitbox? Rainbow Illumination, Clear and Tranquil Wind and Moon.
I heard Rainbow Illumination. I was like, huh, aptly named.
Rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Bombing does not give you a lot of time to think on these.
Lasers.
Bro.
Now, why are we still talking about Sanai being a shrine maiden? Splendid. I hereby surrender. As such, any further conflict is futile.
How very straightforward of you. Now, tell me about those cards.
As I said before, I'm the one who made the cards. I figured I could make a good profit using the dragon gems dug up from the Rainbow Dragon Cave, you know? I've made enough money off them by now, so I was guessing it'd be about time to pack up shop anyway. But, just so you know, I can't stop the cards from circulating by myself.
What? Why?
Because everyone who's taken part in the card trade just started doing so of their own accord. And I'm not the one controlling their circulation either.
Ah, it's just been one thing after another today, hasn't it?
The world of commerce is a complex one. If you do seriously want to stop the card's circulation, I suggest you search for the mastermind who's even higher up in the sky.
Fine, got it. I just have to go up there, right? Hand. Yashie Kisho's ability to make enemies produce extra money. Steal meager amounts of money from fairies with a demeanor that's polite, yet also steals one's will to resist. What do you need when it's time to buy an ability card? What's the most important thing in one's life? You should know the answer. Why has it gotta be her hand? I know she's got massive ass hands in her character art, but like, really? Oh, I remember this. This is the Otter Bomb, yeah?
Yeah.
Byakugan and Hiji's ability to massively buff your spell cards. The cooldown time for active cards also decreases. You can attack enemies with your pea shooter all you like, but in the end, you're bound to get cornered in no time and beat them with a huge release of magic. So if you're gonna power something up, it's gotta be your spell
I didn't know
cards.
it reduced active time.
Alice Margaret Troid's doll that automatically seeks out enemies to defeat. It seems to move on its own free will. Probably. But dolls don't have free will, probably. And Spirit Power Sample Bottle. Tsukasa Kuramaki's ability to fire a spell card in exchange for power. When you're surrounded by Danmaku and sense danger, when you think it's over and finished, what would you do? Why, yes, you'd use a spell card. That's exactly what you do. This card lets you fire off as many spell cards as you want. So that lets you turn your power into spell cards, huh?
Neat.
And then, yeah, we already saw hers earlier. So basically that is Essay and Mount of Faith bombs, huh?
Yeah.
And this is just big bomb.
Are you alright with this? Letting her leave and reach that god? It's fine. If I hadn't made an effective use of her ability in the first place, she'd still have been a washed-up shell of a god. And yet she regained her power while my back was turned and started trying to take over the rights to the cards. She's made herself into just enough of a nuisance by now. Getting sorely beaten by the Shrine Maiden will serve her right.
Wow.
I see. That simpleton of a Shrine Maiden ought to do a proper job for us.
Rude?
She's
Rude?
pretty sneaky.
It's so rude.
She's pretty sneaky.
Her outfit doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't understand what's going on.
It's like one whole solid outfit. You can buy a card before the fight, I remember that.
I thought that was just the extra stage.
Was it? You got like 2 cards in the extra stage, didn't you? But you could
Start
buy...
with one as well. But
Didn't you buy one from Thank You before you started?
You bought one before the boss fight.
Wait, isn't Foxhole gonna show up here?
Yes.
I thought so.
It's stage 5, 6, and extra mid-boss. Extra gives 3 at the start, lets you buy one before the boss.
It's a good stage theme.
In the extra stage, she straight up tells you to go and die. What a nice character.
Maybe that's why people like her.
This slipper little sneaky fox.
There she is. I thought a moon at her.
Master Izunumara betrayed her. Things are getting really interesting.
Moon!
So I briefly looked at this character's wiki page, and it doesn't seem like she's very loyal to anybody.
Oh, she's a fox.
Fair, I guess.
They have a tendency to be a little sly.
Sly fox. That's the term, chat.
There's got to be a better way to handle this than what I'm doing, because it seems like it's all aimed at you to a degree. But when they come from behind me, I get a little bit butt bothered.
You have homing that goes to them. I'm not gonna have that luxury.
You're playing Sanai, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Does she have homing?
Well, yeah, but it's not behind her. They're snakes, remember?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's a different kind of home.
Moon.
It won't matter if you get that one. You'll still be... Well, you'll still get it. Nah.
Oh, she
You
disappeared.
at least got your full bomb.
Active stalled. Can't stall at the timer. What a huge moon! Yeah, I know. Feels like something's about to pop out, but don't tell me that Fox just now is the mastermind or something, right?
Welcome to the Lunar Rainbow Market. You're the first marketeer to arrive this evening.
Who?
Shimada Tenkyu. I'm the market's main presenter.
The market's presenter, so you're Sticky Fingers!
I'm a god who makes commerce possible on special occasions, such as when a rainbow appears.
Ah, yes, Rainbow. Perfect time to commerce.
It's thanks to my presence that you're all able to buy and sell goods.
Oh, thank you.
Put another way, you're essentially alive right now because of me.
Look at her
Alright,
cape.
stroke yourself on more. He's so great.
Hey, she wasn't that great of a god, and Izunomaru said earlier that she stole her powers, or her powers came back, and then she tried to take over. Twice out of contract. Okay, I don't totally follow.
Miss Shimada, I have a report.
Wait,
for
you double-crossed her!
Yeah. So she said, what? Izunomaru betrayed me.
Yo! Traitor!
Fox. It took you that long to realize, you lousy Tengu? By which you mean, I always knew that she was taking advantage of me to make a profit. But it looks like she was too slow to realize that I was taking advantage of her right back.
Ah, yes.
Oh, how very interesting. You're Izunomaru's pet, aren't you? Trot on back and tell her. The market is already open. None can escape from the hands of God.
Hello! You've been talking for way too long.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. Well then, shall we begin?
Huh? Begin what?
What do you mean, what? Our transaction, of course. You're here to sell the ability cards we spent all this time stocking up, aren't you?
Sell them? No way, I'm here to investigate the cards. I'm thinking that once I figure out what they really are, I'll confiscate them all. I'll never get a good night's sleep with these cards making the rounds.
I see. You're trying to monopolize the cards with no exchange of currency. So, you are a robber seeking to destroy the marketplace? I certainly can't let that slide. Miss Reimu Hakare, Miss Shimada is the god of the marketplace and of commerce. Angering her would be nothing but disadvantageous for you. I think it would be best if you simply sold a card and received a set profit for it.
Get out of here, you little weasel. Ugh, will everyone quit blathering on? I've been steaming mad from the very start, having these weird cards get made from me. I don't know about you being a marketplace god or whatever, but if that's what you really are, take those cards out of circulation right now.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeep.
Yeep. Goodbye.
Any?
Press the button. How unfortunate.
Oh, I see.
A robber who refuses to understand bartering has no right to enter the marketplace. Allow me to liberate all of your possessions. Let your pockets be stripped bare and painfully realize this fact. Humans were always poor creatures who can own nothing at all.
Let's all return to monkey. Oh, I didn't get to buy a card. Never mind.
No, that's just the extra stage.
Okay,
I didn't remember that being a thing here.
I had a false memory. That's all.
Must admit, yeah, you definitely mixed it up with the extra stage, though.
Oh, I remember this.
An offering to the ownerless.
I hate this.
The whole art of Tsukasa. Oh, it's already 12 off.
Yeah, I fucked up. Forget how I did this before.
The rainbow thing is because of a Japanese superstition that the world of mortals and the gods overlap when there's a rainbow in the sky, so when you sell things it counts as an offering to the gods or something. I see. Never heard that superstition before.
I forgot this was a fake timeout.
Yeah, that's weird. There's no other spell card where the boss disappears and then comes back.
Well, there are ones where the boss doesn't take damage for a certain amount of time.
Well, yeah, but nothing like this. You can completely cheese this with Okina's card is pretty funny. I imagine there are a lot of cards that can be cheesed with a lot of other cards, so I'm not even surprised to hear them do that, even here.
Whoa.
Realistically, I think you could cheese everything with Oku's card. That's why its cooldown is 15 years.
Oh!
And the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There's that too. Leprechauns and whatnot. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? You're asking the wrong people, my friend. How many songs?
This is like Moko's speed talisman, but not as fast.
That reminds me of something someone else did. I don't remember though. Bullet Market. What are you buying?
The Duke.
Chat, Oku's sign is just a broken butterfly. I see you have an eye for things. Gun's just not about shooting.
It's about reloading.
You know what I'm talking about.
If you're wondering what he's talking about, chat, he means that you cannot find Magnum ammo no matter how hard you try.
Also, that gun takes a year to reload because it's a revolver.
I like how you can equip the increase its ammo capacity for a revolver, a 6-chamber revolver.
Yeah. I like how Leon can only load. I like how Leon can reload like 100, like 20 shotgun chambers just by loading in 2 shells.
Dude, the 100 ammo striker is just stupid. It's so silly.
It's pretty silly. Stranger. What do you need that for?
Going hunting an elephant. You know, in RE8, sometimes Duke actually says, "What are you buying?" Sorry, it's a I picked that up from an old colleague of mine.
Oh,
yeah.
They reference it in Bayonetta 2, where Rodon will sometimes say, "Check it out. What are you buying?" Heard that from the Game Boys. They reference that line a lot because it's just so quotable. Oh Jesus.
That's fine. This ball will probably outlast it.
What are you buying? Everything that Merchant says is just quotable.
Yeah.
Kind of impressive.
Ah, an awesome choice, stranger. I pressed the button, but alright.
I forget exactly what he says about the Matilda, but he mentioned something about how it uses up ammo
Yeah.
rather quickly.
Because it's a 3-burst shot.
Yeah.
Right, we're just gonna move on with my life.
Oh, wondrous human who fears not even God. The rainbow will close in just a few moments' time. Finally, return even your life to nothing. This marks the end.
That's the final, isn't it?
Last spell doesn't have a bomb shield. Yay. Yeah, this is the last one. Asylum of Danmaku. Sounds like something Junko would use. And yes, chat, it is purely because of the word asylum.
Crazy bitch. I almost touched that knife. This is the part where I bomb.
Yes. And she's pretty much dead because she doesn't have a bomb shield. Yeah, she's dead.
Yes!
Got the 1cc.
Cleared Reimu. See, I got the. It didn't clear the achievements. Normal 1 credit clear. Yes! Yeah! Whoa, that's pretty. Never seen that before. Alright,
Yeah,
chat.
we didn't beat this game last time.
Oh, shit. You got what you wished for, I suppose. I am honestly surprised. Centipede won. Centipede doesn't even have anything to do with the main game.
Everyone likes the Centipede, man.
Alright. I get to read this to myself because I haven't seen this yet.
I get to read it too because I'm in the room.
Wow, that's a meta line.
Right?
Everyone really likes the various characters against Zokyo. Well. Collecting cards. Yeah, right. This game came out. The boom of the
The card
Scalper
trays.
market. Rainbow, that's a dangerous thought. What if Rainbow just destroyed the economy right in front of the god of the marketplace? Wouldn't that be funny? It's like, wow, alright, cool brain. Brain's doing it.
We did it.
We talked about this, I talked about this with Christian on his stream yesterday about how Target and Walmart no longer carry Pokemon cards because the behavior of scalpers became way too much. Camping out in front of the store and then getting into fist fights for cards. This is a pretty credit screen. Ooh, never heard this music before either. The guy who made this game, me. Where was the marketplace now? In lockdown. A pair of ability card illustrations. That's his wife, Kisan. She drew all the cards. Special thanks. Sales forecast and column organization. My family. Wow, she got on there twice.
3 times.
Her, my family, and me! That's pretty. Whoa, excellent, but it seems that a new enemy has emerged from the Rainbow Dragon Cave. No one will clear it. Thank you for playing. Channels the extra stage. That's a good credits theme.
This is a good credits theme.
That moon looks so different from the background it's on, because I think the background is like a real image, but then the moon is drawn in. That was a short credits list. Yeah, that was just, I made this. My wife made this. Thank you, my wife, my family, event organizers, and you. Like,
Morpheus.
Ant and Fang are gone.
BBG who?
Me.
I made this.
Alright. No replayness. Wow! You can now select extra stage. Yes, I know. I know I can. Thank you for the information. Alright, your turn.
Yay.
Holy shit, that took an hour?
Apparently. I guess that's what happens when you have to pay attention to the plot.
I read everything. I read every card, and I read all the dialogue. So chat, we're definitely not going to, we're definitely not going to be doing the extra stage today, but we will get to it. But you know what? I could definitely use a break from practicing Lunatic. I don't really want to look at Imperishable Knight right now. So I like my build. That one extra life made all the difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Maybe I'll take something else.
He's gonna ditch the power card.
Will I ditch the power card?
You shouldn't, because it's powered.
I think this is honestly just fine. Mysterious cards were circulating in the streets. The cards merchant's activity was centered around the Yokai Mountain. One could theorize that the cards manufacturer was somewhere nearby now. Given their position on the mountain, the Moria Shrine couldn't turn a blind eye to this.
Alright.
So that's why they're involved. Oh yes, this feels great.
See, yeah, I know. Like, that was me just playing, chat. This game's still relatively new, of course, but it seems like that it's up there in the difficulty spectrum. So, even though now we can actually play the game proper, I still barely managed to squeeze out a normal 1cc, so...
Game hard.
Game definitely has a good amount of challenge to it. Because I don't think, like, I feel like the mechanics being the card system is definitely friendly to the player because it gives you additional effects, but there's also the compensation for it by making the rest of the game...
The game kind of has to be hard considering how strong you yourself get.
Yeah. That's the golden balance rule to roguelike elements. But it also makes them hard to balance, because if I'm going to use Isaac as an example here because it's the one I'm most familiar with. Isaac feels like a game that if you don't have like a decent run by like the 4th floor, it's not even worth playing anymore.
Yeah.
Because like the enemies increase in randomness and HP and all that to compensate for the fact that you as a character as well are getting stronger. So if you never actually roll those strong upgrades,
if you don't actually get damage, you're not doing much.
Chad, have you ever tried to fight a floor 5 boss with no damage upgrades before? And I'm not talking like you get soy milk or something. I'm talking like nothing has touched your damage, so you're at 3.5 power, and you shoot a single bullet at a boss, and it takes chip damage. And you're like, yep, I'm gonna be in here for 3 loops of the boss theme.
Wow, a rainbow. And here I was thinking the sudden rain was the worst. I'm refreshed from the bottom of my heart to the bottom of my heart.
Hey, you, lady over there. I've got some nice cards. Buy something for the road? Wait, she used that line before.
And I immediately find one. You're selling cards then?
If you already know, this will be quick. I got some rare cards in right now.
I came here to apprehend anyone selling cards.
Hey?
Prepare yourself.
Chad, I would like it if Mike was voiced by Meowth. They're the same type of cat, aren't they?
I think so.
Meowth is a Calico cat, isn't he?
Okay.
Same color scheme. I think.
Point on the head.
Well, yeah. So they're both Maneki Neko, but like Meowth's color scheme is like the beige fur and the brown tips. I don't know if that makes him a Calico cat though. I'm not really much of a cat person, so I don't know the specifics to breeds. Main Samson? Actually, my favorite character in the game is Forgotten, because I like his melee capability.
I like his Azel. He carries me. He carries me where no other character can. Victory. Oh, I almost got hit by that. We're gonna ignore that part.
Sometimes, chat, sometimes you get a run and you like really try and struggle to get it to a good point, and then after a while you just realize that it's not worth keeping it alive. Why? But everyone's dealing in these cards.
Everyone?
You don't know? Come to think of it, you're the Mountain Shrine Maiden. I saw that ability card on the market too.
Alright, chat, case closed. She's a Shrine Maiden. My ability card? Eh? No way.
What do you think she was wearing? Cosplay? Even if you beat me, nothing will change. There are traitors all over the place.
You got a point. I need to find out who's making the cards.
With that out of the way, want to buy my cards? Chad, is she wearing pants or a skirt? I can't tell. Maybe you'll find a hint.
No, I think that's a skirt. You're one business-savvy cat. Keystone. Rainbow Hakure's ability to shoot homing shots. A simple and convenient card to increase attack power. Just when did they copy a power like this? That's on the market. That's pretty scary.
Yeah,
Spell
actually.
Before the Fall. Patrully Knowledge's ability to gain more spell cards. You receive one more spell card upon acquiring this card, and every time you clear a stage, you get another spell card.
So it's the spell version of the Jizo.
What's the most important thing for a magician? You have to conserve magic power, right? One card and yep, all that stuff.
So you can get bigger inventory selection, free bomb every start, or you could forfeit all your money for rare cards, but like
I'll take
the extra bomb. Alright, make sure you use it. Now you have 5 bombs. Alright, to the forest. The cliff hides in deep green.
God, even the background looks very camo.
Finding Isaac challenges are funny because they're either like, wow, this is fun, or wow, this is awful. There is no in between. There is no challenge that I think is just like okay. They're either like really fun or just a horrible fucking experience that you hope you get a run-breaking item for. And then the challenge is gone. The best way to beat the challenge is to mitigate the challenge by breaking it entirely. Pong is fun. Yeah, the only one that Afterbirth Plus that gave us that was fun. I love, what was it? There was a challenge, the challenge that gives you Ipecac and My Reflection. Suicide King, I think, is the name of the challenge. It also unlocks the card Suicide King, which kills you. So you need a 1-up item to actually use it effectively. So it's like, wow, super situational garbage.
Ain't that the name of the game?
Yes. Her name is Mike, yes. It's 2 syllables. I just call her Mike because I can't get the helicopter pilot. The helicopter pilot from RE4. Yeah, the helicopter pilot from RE4 was the first thing that came to mind when I heard her name. And I was like, all right, well now you're that character forever in my mind, and I can't break that. So I'm not gonna call her Mike. Just like I'm never gonna call Chirno Chirino.
Or Nue.
Nue is always going to be Nuhuju for me.
The mountain yokai told me not to come around here, and I never knew there was such a mystical cliff here.
Chat, my ass still hurts from yesterday's stream. The chair is hella uncomfortable. Oh, I was right. It isn't Sanai from the Morias. I thought I was seeing things back there.
sorry, but who might you be?
I'm Takane Yamashiro, the Yamawaro. I helped out with building the ropeway. Oh, wow. They referenced the ropeway. Huh. It's one of the few times they actually talked about the written works in the game. So what brings you here today?
I'd like to look into this business with the ability cards. Wait, looks like you're carrying cards too.
Cards, huh? I figured it's only a matter of time till the Moria Shrine took action, but these things are still making profits, so I can't let you steal them.
Understood.
Helicopter pilots and Ari have the same life expectancy as team members under Chris's lead. Now, hold on. Sheva's still around.
True. I don't know where she is, though.
Well, it doesn't matter where she is. She's still around. Just like Billy Cohen. He's still there, too.
Billy is somewhere, chat.
He is presumed dead. But he's not actually dead, alright?
Rebecca reported him dead.
Yeah, and then he, like, left him to run around in the fucking forest that was inhabited by zombies.
Yeah, that was kind of a shitty choice, huh?
She didn't know, alright? To be fair, she didn't know. Lol. But that's just how it gotta be sometimes. You know, when you think about it, Rebecca had to go through 2 games back-to-back.
Yeah, kind of impressive.
She was on Bravo team, gets through the whole mansion with the leech nonsense, and then she immediately heads to the Arclay mansions and then finds Chris and Richard. And I know Jill had to do some rough shit as well, because she had to do RE1 and 3. Chris ended up leaving the city.
Again, but
I mean, better to use it than not, because you have a ton of them. Too strong. Even if you beat me, that won't stop the circulation of the cards.
But I don't have any way other than going after people one by one. However, I do know that the spread of this cards is centered around the mountain. There's no way I can just leave this alone. So all I can do for now is find merchants and gather information.
I see. Then how about I sell you some info? Some intel I was keeping up my sleeve.
Yay! Please, please.
Well, now, it won't be free, you know. This is valuable intel. Well, that's a good one.
Saki is Aoi's ability to throw knives. Throwing knives that can be shot left and right. You are not qualified to be a maid until you can aim and hit the fairies.
Thank you for telling me to get you the sub. We've seen all that. So you can buy the otter bomb. Super. Jesus, yeah, you got a bomb.
I am currently loading myself out.
Mookie boom. He's got Patchy's card and Byakuren's card.
I have more bombs and then powerful bombs. Grotto and the Precious Plateau. Mine of Highland.
I had a lot of money by the end of the game. Like 600, I think. I just didn't buy any of the really expensive cards.
No?
I feel like Moon was stronger in the trial, but I'm pretty sure a lot of cards were stronger in the trial
I think
version.
it was too, actually.
Like, it didn't feel like it lasted as long.
Yeah,
or
it
it was
looked like
as
it
big.
shrunk down faster.
Yeah. It was still funny,
It was funny.
but you know, it
Wonder
didn't
if
feel as effective as it otherwise would have been. I know that this game has an extra ending with the way it handles like it's like 10 Desires.
Is it?
Yeah, if you buy a Tenkyu's card at stage 5, you get like an extra ending or something like that. But this is like the second time we're playing this game for 1cc, so kind of irrelevant information to have at this point right now anyway. So don't worry, chat. He knows. Streamer knows.
I got scared. My run's not going to be as impressive.
Boom, 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 boom.
I kind of just want to be able to do the... Chat, I really do just kind of want to be able to do the extra stage with Dylan next time and not have to do this and then get tilted every time I don't do it.
It also unlocks the 3rd card slot. Oh, how about that?
True.
So that wouldn't be bad to start with, but I'll do it. I'll do it if my Marissa run doesn't like uses a continue before then, because I'm not getting the good ending anyway. Unless you need the extra ending to get the 3rd slot, and not just doing it will get you what you need. I don't know. Either way, I'm probably not gonna touch that until we get through the main stories, because I want to see the. I'm here for the story, because I like the story of Touhou, and I want to learn what's going on with these characters.
I do want to know what's... I kind of want to know more about what's going on, because different characters get you different lore.
Yep. And you gotta figure out how it all comes together.
I didn't like the way I was moving there, so we're just going to invalidate this part, okay, chat?
You gotta 1cc it with the extra ending. So each character has an extra ending, I imagine. And it's not just like a blanket ending. Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
To think you'd make it this far. Guess you're not just out on a riot.
You're...
I'm Sanyo, but everyone calls me Komakusadayu.
Right, this is Komakusa Dayu. You do gambling business and such with the Tengu.
Oh ho! Now that I get a good look, aren't you the Moria Shrine Maiden?
There it is again.
Aren't you not supposed to come here? This isn't what we promised.
Right, but this is an emergency. Strange cards are circulating around the mountain and they're, disrupting public morals? Anyway, the center of the circulation seems like it's around here. I need to collect all the cards and bring this situation to an end.
Disrupting public morals? Bring the situation to an end? Are you playing at being the mountain's police officer now? The distribution of the cards is essential for this mountain's future. You, Moria Shrine folk, are the ones disrupting the mountain's public morals. True.
Blame the gods.
Yeah, those of you who didn't know, Sanyo runs a gambling parlor for the Tengu. So that's her business. She definitely has that, like, older lady, like, vibe to her that would run, like, a parlor or a brothel and shows. Stuff like that. This, a lot of her attacks are just bottom hugging, huh? Whoa.
Yeah, that was dead. That was going to hit me dead on.
How does she know what a police officer is? That's a good question.
Good question. There are no policing in Touhou.
There is one, PC98, self-proclaimed, though. Kotohime is the police officer of the human village. I'm not even sure where her royalty, like, is exactly, but she's a princess, and she calls herself a cop. Yeah, she's very Yakuza. She's got, she's got the mature vibe to her. She's got the dragon pipe.
I'm sorry, chat. This isn't gonna be a pretty run where I'm gonna do this a lot.
Kaboom, kaboom.
This one should stay kind of in that general area.
I'm pretty sure there was a human village in PC98 era, because Rikako was a part of Rikako and Kotohime were a part of it. Rikako was also treated like a crazy person because she believed in science. Your bomb stretched into this and she's almost dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I got the spell card bonus because I used it before it started. Nice.
Gah, you're too strong.
Now cooperate with the investigation.
Impressive. No wonder the boss Tengu acknowledges you.
By the way, there's something behind you. What's that entrance for?
You don't know about the Rainbow Dragon Cave?
She doesn't know.
It's a mine of dreams where they're making the future of the mountain.
Rainbow Dragon Cave. First I've heard it.
You can just insert entrances on this mountain anywhere and call it a day and be like, yeah, this is here. Oh, really? I heard the Moria Shrine Gods were involved in this too, though.
This mountain is big enough to where he can just keep doing that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No one told me about that.
Hey now, you can't go in. It's extremely dangerous. No matter how strong you say you are, it's a harsh environment for humans.
No, I have to go for the investigation. So, if you have any good cards, can I have them, please?
Fair enough. But seriously, careful down there.
Death of
Oh, that's the one that uses your bombs in place of lives.
That's the Magatama.
Oh, I gotta read it.
Oh yeah, right. Erenyagokora's ability to negate a death in exchange for 2 spell cards, or 1 if you only have 1 left. A medicine that's popular with demographics who have issues with elixirs of immortality, but will happily accept elixirs of long life. It's really not much difference.
So that's a good item. It'll use your bombs in place of your lives, if you don't want to use your bomb.
But I have to sell blood money for it.
You'll get it back. It's up to you. I don't really care what you pick.
You know what? Let's just take a life. Why not?
Might as well.
There you go.
You almost at max lives.
I've died. Died once.
That count looks big, and then you get hit once, and you're like, what the fuck? I have no lives. Every
Right?
time. Every single time I get hit in these games. Ooh.
That was a spooky gap that I didn't need to go through. Izanagi objects. Mine of Izanagi object. Thank you. Thank you, Zin.
These card descriptions are fantastic, by the way.
I
Because
love
they're
the
like they describe what's going on, but then they have a little bit of like Zun
Little
snark to them.
commentary.
Yeah, they have a little bit of comment, like fourth wall commentary to them.
Chat, my favorite achievements for any video game were the ones in Dead Rising because they always had jokes in them.
Sometimes achievements get a little too current.
Yeah.
Like the RE8 achievement names are pretty. Ooh, how do you do, fellow kids? You know, they make me laugh a little bit.
But like, you're laughing ironically though.
One of the achievements is called "Not Liking This." I was like, huh? Oh, I get it. We have all the cards forcibly unlocked, so I'm hoping it just kind of shows up. Chat, why did my run take an hour? I'm just wondering, because Andrew's on stage 4 and he's only been playing for 14, 15 minutes now.
How do you do this one again?
You just dodge it.
Alright, cool.
So it kind of goes in like a zigzag motion, but it gets lower, so you don't want to be stuck on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, see it goes down, it's gonna go back up. Probably way more cluttered in Lunatic.
Absolutely.
And yeah, if you get to the top of the screen here, you should be fine for the rest of the time now. Because it's gonna end on the bottom corner. Yeah, it's the same pattern, it'll always end in the middle there. This, I don't know what was going on. Neptunia Victory Achievement. You got through the tutorial, but most reviewers didn't get past that. Isn't that funny how there are achievements for the game that you get it? First of all, you can't delete an achievement log of a game if you get any achievement for it, but games like to be cheeky and give you an achievement for just booting up the game. But then you can actually see which percentage of players have the achievement, and it's never 100%, which is just like how? How is there a margin of error in that you didn't, people didn't get, they're not 100% of the player base has the achievement for just turning the game on.
Maybe you can weed out something with it.
I don't understand. How does that happen? They just haven't played it. They downloaded it and just haven't played it? I figured it wouldn't appear, your card wouldn't even appear until you get at least one achievement, right? Or at least booted up the game once. But since you get an achievement for the game just booting up.
Alright. What is this place? I wonder if they're digging up something like coal. They sure are lagging behind here, even though we're already in the age of nuclear fusion.
If you say, hold on, you say playing offline, but if they're playing offline, they wouldn't be in the sample pool to begin with, right? So they wouldn't be a part of that factor at all, so it'd still be 100%, right? You'll die if you proceed any further. I'm telling you this for your own good. Turn around and leave right now.
Who are you?
My name is Tamatsukuri, young Sanae Kochiya.
So already you seem to know who I am.
Yes, of course I do. So let me repeat my warning once again. Beyond this point is an anoxic zone. That means a human like you will cease to be able to breathe down there. Will you still proceed knowing that?
Anoxic? I had a bad feeling about this mine shaft from the start, but there are toxic gases too?
Humans will quickly suffocate in any anoxic environment. Whether they are toxic gases or not won't change the end result. But yes, the shaft is indeed filled with toxic gas.
So you were the one that called shaft. Really? Is it carbon monoxide or something, I wonder?
Are you not scared? Have you forgotten that you might die? She's more interested in the science behind it. Even though I warned you that lingering here would cause your demise. Death by asphyxiation is a highly unpleasant way to go. Might I recommend a more palatable method? Why does she have to do like
Why?
You should probably leave. Why? Because you can't breathe. Yeah, you can't breathe. Oh, okay, but I have to. It's like, well, I might as well kill you my own way then if you're not gonna leave. Like,
yeah,
what?
Give you a better death, I guess.
What a way to go.
Dragon Yin Yang Orbs.
This shit was whack. Oh. Now imagine doing this with that stick.
I don't have to. I did it, remember?
True. Whoa! Whoa! I hear the noise.
No, right? You hear the noise, you're like, no, I must. You're like, no, I'm gonna win now.
Just ask Notori to make you an oxygen tank. There you go. Problem solved. Right? Ooh.
Alright. I'm getting the hang of those ones. Queen of Yin Yang Spear. Yep,
so,
she
yeah.
sure is.
So remember, this is like a same thing every time, but the way to squeeze through it is right there.
Yeah. I guess we didn't figure that one out.
That's kind of insane, yeah. This is one of those spell cards that I would expect no one to be able to do without practice or incredible, like, reflex. This one fucked me up when I saw the red bullets, because I wasn't looking at them, and then they just kind of showed up.
I don't have any bombs left.
Yeah.
Alright, Yin Yang Suffocation.
This is the final. So this is just hell.
Welcome to the ball pit. Enjoy your stay. Good thing I have snacks. Oh, good thing I have snacks.
You got butt blast on the side there.
Yeah.
Where'd that door even come from? Did they bounce, or did it actually just come from off screen? Oh no, it bounced.
Die already, please. Snacks. Snacks. She's doing it already, Snacks.
She's not taking much damage. I think this is one of those spell cards that has like armor for a little bit. Because she didn't have a full health bar. I can't really tell though, I wasn't looking at it. Not bad. Certainly didn't expect you to be this strong. Young Sanaya Kochia. Chad, her earrings look like ring bullets.
Oh my god, they do. I don't think they're earrings. I think they're little, like, hair accessories.
That's true. I can't see your ears after all.
What is this? I can't breathe.
Yeah, no shit. I told you, didn't I? That you'd suffocate if you stayed here?
No one listens in this world.
The oxygen levels there are already just about half of that on the surface. Well, it's because everybody wants to fucking kill you every time you talk to them. It seems that your brash show of skill has led you to forget your sense of danger.
Just let me know one thing. What exactly are you mining here? Gold, silver, coal, iron, bauxite, or even uranium?
This is a mining site for dragon gems.
Chat, I probably said that second last one wrong, so feel free to laugh at me for my uneducatedness.
It's an element on the table, I imagine. Dragon gems are the so-called Izanagi objects that have been handed down since ancient times. But there are ores that have existed since long before the birth of mankind and are beyond human understanding.
Well, what the heck? I have no idea what in the world you're talking about.
By the way, you've come to investigate the ability cards, haven't you? And this cave isn't where you should be headed. You ought to head back outside and seek the top of the mountain. There's someone there who's been making profits off Megatama made from dragon gems. I really do recommend taking some deep breaths up there. Oh wow, that came back. So we've seen those, seen that, yeah.
All that,
So we've seen all that, yeah.
Block bullets or,
Well, the elixir will block a mist bomb at least.
True, why not? I have just enough for it.
You don't really need to buy an extra life either, because you'll probably score one here. Bauxite. Bauxite!
To whom does the vast sky belong? Spectral hierarchy.
The Furionic Table of Elements.
The only thing I remember is that Mercury is 80, because I did a project on it in junior high. Did you know that Mercury is the only element that's liquid at room temperature?
I didn't know that. Science has never been my strong suit.
No, it was always my worst thing.
It was easily my worst
My
subject.
best, funnily enough, though, my best was math, and those two are like kind of closely related to each other.
Well, you use certain math for stuff like that. You use math for a lot of things.
Yeah.
I was better at math than science, that's for sure.
Same.
Honestly, math was a surprisingly good subject for me. As long as I understood what the formula needed.
Yeah, math is just, if you understand the formula, you just plug in the numbers as necessary and you do it.
But like, if you don't understand the formula, you're just looking at fucking who knows what you're looking at. The humans here, just as I thought.
Keep this up for long. Chat, all I remember is that for my 12th grade math exam, they were broken up into two sections, the multiple choice and the actual do it section. I got 12 out of 20 on the multiple choice, and then I got 42 out of 42 on the written part. I was like, damn, why am I so smart and stupid at the same time?
I'm the stupid faster.
Chat, I was the kind of student who didn't care. I didn't care because I was stupid. My marks were bad. Okay, my marks weren't bad because I was stupid. I just didn't care.
Everyone says that, Andrew. That's copium.
That is called copium. Well, for me, it was true.
Now that's the rarest element on the table.
Copium.
Wow!
Chat, let me tell you a fun story I like telling. In 9th grade, I was sitting in the library just playing Pokemon on my phone, and one of my friends walked in. He was like, "Hey Andrew, are you gonna study for the social studies test we have this afternoon?" And I'm like, "No man, I want to play Pokemon." He's like, "All right." So I did that. I didn't study at all. And then before my social studies teacher handed back the test sometimes later, he said something to me. He was like something about how he was impressed with me because I was the only one who got 100% on that test. I'm like, how did I manage that? Why am I the only one?
Last minute cramming is not usually as good as you want to believe.
No, I never really tried it. I just played Pokemon. I played Pokemon in the library and got a perfect score.
I'm pretty sure the purpose of tests is to test you on your comprehensive knowledge of subjects over time.
Yeah, and I remember what it was on too. It was on latitude and longitude. Shit.
God, if I remember that.
The lines, I remember the
globe lines,
yeah. The globe lines.
I forget which one's which.
Latitude is the one that goes like the equator side, and then longitude is
horizontal.
Greenwich, England. Huff. It's not as bad as that mine shaft from before, but it's still tough with the thin air up here. I'm gonna get altitude sickness.
Isn't there a shrine on the top of the mountain anyway? Why,
Yeah,
what's
hers.
this? We seem to have an interesting guest.
Dylan, do you remember where she's from?
Yeah, I know, but she's complaining about altitude right now, and like, what? You're the young miss from that shrine, aren't you? As you already know, this isn't a place that humans ought to set foot in so easily.
You're a Tengu. No, a great Tengu, aren't you? That should be a question, right?
I think that works as a statement.
Yeah.
Indeed, I am Izunamaru,
Yeah, I guess it does work.
General of the
Right.
Crow Tengu.
I delivered it incorrectly. I'm sorry for trespassing in the domain of the Tengu without permission.
To be fair, you can read a lot of sentences and pose it like a question, depending on your like enunciation of words.
Yeah. However, as the origin of these cards seems to be something as we are on the mountain, I have no choice but to enter Tengu territory in order to investigate them.
Are you talking about the ability cards?
Yes, exactly. Do you happen to know anything?
I don't just happen to know about them. I created them, as a matter of fact.
Huh? What did you say?
There you are. See, things turned out just like I said they would. A human will be sure to come snooping up here eventually. I suppose we have no choice by now. I shall deal with this human myself. So in the meantime, Master Izunamaru, if you can. Ha ha ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. You're too confident in your own strength despite being a weakling. If you get injured, I'll be the one troubled by it. I'll deal with her. You get back. She reminds me of like the, like Snively from the Sonic cartoons, like the sidekick, who's totally like scheming, but he's like super meek whenever they like in the face of the boss because they just know how to hold their tongue.
Yeah.
That kind of character, the one that like stretches over and rubs their hands together, and is like the yes man, but when the big boss goes down, they take over.
Yeah.
Those kind of characters. But she's a fox girl, so people excuse that. She's not a weasel.
They get this kind of complex because they're the big man's right hand, but when it comes to actually facing anything on their own, they turn tail pretty quick.
Yeah, but they also are quick to bark out orders on those that fall lower on the command chain.
Yeah,
We've seen the trope before.
Yep.
But these two work together. Well, I mean, work together is a hard term to say here for them, I suppose, because it seems that both Tenkyu and Megumu don't seem to have much respect for her as a whole, referring to her as a weakling, pet of the Tengu. It seems like Tenkyu is fully aware of what Tsukasa's trying to do, but she just doesn't really give a shit because she got her powers back.
Yeah. She at least seems to.
She's basically Starscream. Good comparison, actually.
She tried to step up and fight you, so it's not like she'll hide. She did try to step up.
True, but I think that's also because she doesn't know who you are.
True.
She just refers to you as like simple human, and then Megan was like, "Oh, that's the fucking Hakone Shrine Maiden."
Yeah,
like,
that's a big deal, lady. Yeah. Oh, when did I get that bomb? From when I beat the spell card just earlier. Duh.
Yeah.
An idiot, Kyle. Alright.
But want to know a cool bug fact, chat? Megumu was the first character whose full name I remembered, simply because Maru is the end of her last name, like Aya's. Aya Shimemaru and Megumu Izunamaru. So all I had to do was remember the first half of it, Izuna, which isn't nearly as difficult, and then Maru just like filled in the blank every time. I was just kind of a little surprised that she was the first one I remembered.
There we go. Got it.
Heh, heh, heh. Splendid! I hereby surrender. As such, any further conflict is futile.
You're awfully direct. Are you really the one who's made the cards?
Yes, that's right. I figured I could make a good profit using the dragon gems dug up from the Rainbow Dragon Cave, you know? I've made enough money off of them by now, so I was guessing it'd be about time to pack up shop anyway.
Well now, I found the culprit, so that should be a relief for the time being. Can I ask you to please stop circulating these cards before any further confusion breaks out?
But just so you know, I can't stop the cards from circulating by myself.
Why is that?
Because everyone who was taking part in the card trade just started doing so of their own accord. If you do seriously want to stop the card circulation, I suggest you search for the mastermind, who is even higher up in the sky. She's fully in charge of circulating the cards.
Is that right? There's still someone left. I see. In that case, please excuse me. Oh, Mamizo Futatsu has the ability to constantly keep your power high, and you receive 1.0 power upon acquiring this card, and if you die, you can only lose power down to 0.3 at a minimum. Key
3.0.
items are yeah, 3.0. I read that wrong. Key items are basically just dead weight, yeah? Scurrying around to grab those things and playing right into the enemy's hands. Leave stuff like items ground into your underwear.
You can't make a comment like that, Zun, and then make your power drop be 1 full power and give 0.06 back. You can't do that. You can't be self-aware and still go through with it. Now remember that one, you can bomb with power. And then
I have max life, so...
And I don't remember what that one does. But that's like the same thing. And you get a spell card fragment when you hit full power. You could just buy a bomb, I guess. There's not really... You could buy the pebble to avoid contact damage.
I could buy the ghost.
You could buy a quarter Yomu too.
I'll buy the quarter Yomu, because I think that'll be funnier.
Are you alright with this? Letting her leave and reaching that god? It's fine. If I've made effective use of her ability in the first place, she'd still be a washed up shell of a god. And yet she regained her power while my back was turned and started trying to take over the rights of the cards. She made herself just enough of a nuisance by now. If the Moria Shrine Girl fights her, we'll benefit no matter which one loses. I see. When you betray someone, you don't do it with your own hands. Oh, you would know! A wonderful idea, in my opinion. Oh yeah, you would know.
Chat, look, it's a nice Superman fly.
Also, yeah, Momoyo Hime Mushi, which I'm pretty sure her last name is just Bug Princess. Because Hime is princess, and I think Mushi is bug. So her name is Momoyo Bug Princess. And you know what? That's a sick name.
That reminds me of something I learned like moments before the stream. So, chat, I've talked about the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 before. And
oh
how
no, here it comes.
Fucking
Topic roulette has been rolled.
And I'm the one playing this time. So, I've mentioned the plot. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
I think you gotta stream it. Because it's like jumbled, but it's still aimed at you to a degree. So I think you gotta,
Do that.
Yeah, you can do that too. Her name is Mushe Hime reversed. Oh, fuck, you're right. Mushi Hime-sama. I forgot about that game. Her name is Hime Mushi. I'm well aware of that game. I watched the score run that was at a GDQ showcase. The Mushi Hime-sama Futari score run with the 2 loops true final boss with the dude who was playing on pad on his fucking belly. That guy was sick.
Oh no, I only have 1 less than max life now.
I had 2, I think.
Yeah.
And you fight her in a cave. Okay, there's a lot of references packed in there, isn't there? That's actually really cool. I never thought I would see the extra stage boss and be like, yeah, it's a centipede, and think, yo, that's sick. Centipede is not the first thing I think of when I think of super cool thing.
I think of Vinny having mild heart attacks.
Yeah, I think of house centipedes because of Vinny. The house centipede Touhou.
Vinny's favorite.
I haven't seen any interviews, no. I don't know where they would find those, but they didn't just appear in my timeline, so I didn't just click them.
What an unnatural moon. Even the night being this bright is unusual.
Welcome to the Lunar Rainbow Market. You're the first marketeer to arrive this evening.
And you are?
Shimada Tenku. I'm the market's main presenter.
The market's presenter?
I'm a god who makes commerce possible on special occasions, such as when a rainbow appears. It's thanks to my presence that you're all able to buy and sell goods. Put another way, you're essentially alive right now because of me.
I see. So what is that all?
Miss Shimada, I have a report for you. So she said. What? Izunamaru betrayed me. Ah ha ha, took you that long to realize, you lousy Tengu. By what you mean? I already knew she'd take advantage of me to make a profit. Yeah, I've seen this line before.
Yeah.
But it looks like she's too slow to realize. How very interesting. You're her pet. Go bark back at her. Yada yada.
Chat, they're trying to portray her hand as still being in the fox position, but it kind of just looks like she's waving.
No, it's a fox position because this is the fox.
Yeah, but it's
your thumb.
really blurred up.
No, you press. Oh, you mean like
it's really
there?
Blurry.
Oh yeah,
So
it looks like
she's just waving.
the hey guys. Yeah, she's hey guysing.
Market's already open. Yep. We already read this. Did you forget about me?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
God damn it.
I like your honesty. Well then, shall we begin?
Huh? Begin what?
What do you mean, what? Our transaction, of course. You're here to sell the ability cards you spent all this time stocking up, aren't you?
Sell them? Oh, I see. You're that kind of god? So you exchange collected cards into money.
Somebody told me this character looks like Kaneko, and I don't see it.
Nah.
I don't see it. I see Yumemi. I don't see Kaneko.
I kind of
Well,
see it
more or
in-
less.
I mean, it's short blue hair, I guess.
But I don't see anything about her
Yeah, I
that
don't see it.
like that screams Kaneko to me. But I see Yumemi in her, so maybe I'm the weird one.
What to do? About how much are you offering, by the way?
Miss Sanaya Kochiya, Miss Shimada is a god of the marketplace and of commerce. However, this marketplace is only open at certain times. For instance, when a rainbow comes out, or when there's an intersection with the other world. I think it would be best if you simply sold a card and received a set profit for it. That would be most beneficial for you. That's what you're here for, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's wrong. I came here in order to halt the circulation of these cards. You're the god of markets, aren't you? If that's true, then stop these cards from circulating right now.
Whoops, you went and said something you shouldn't have. Don't say I didn't warn you. There she go. I cannot halt their circulation. Why, you ask? Because the rainbow is already encircling the moon.
I think it's doing a lot more than encircling.
To intervene in transactions now would be blasphemy against the market. I'm afraid I must have you disbarred from this marketplace. Let us return all things to nothing by God's invisible hand. Neat.
Yay.
Blue made me. I see you made me in her because you made me. I will never see her anywhere else.
Chad, I'm gonna pretend for a moment that I can remember who he's talking about.
Yumemi Okazuki, the main boss of Touhou 3. With her friend Shiori, with the long last name that's... I don't remember. I remember it was basically three names stapled together. You're gonna have to go around and down. Like now. Uh-oh. You're not getting out of that.
Or am I?
Well, not without a bomb.
Show up already.
She shows up at like the 30-something mark.
Oh, Jesus. they
That
still
is,
there.
yeah, 37. This is such a weird spell card.
It's incredible.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Took your
I
bombs.
didn't realize I was that close. I got too close to her feet. She didn't like it.
So, if you look at your life count and how you have the elixir active, I'm pretty sure you have like more than 10 lives to do this.
I'd be impressed if I did this.
No, I would too.
Right. Get through this, and then they kind of spawn around you. Like,
I have no idea why that happens because it only happens at that one moment. And then it's just like, why are they at the top of the screen? How does the spawning for this one even work?
no idea. I could not tell you, even as I'm doing it.
It's like pushing you really close to her.
Yeah. You know, those things I just ran into and died to? Whoa, that's bad.
Yeah, right? It's like Moko's cooldown that's just speed, but not as fast. Because that Moko cooldown is actually stupid.
Definitely reminds me of some extra stage cooldowns, that's for damn sure.
And this one, I guess I get it, but I don't know how to do it. Like two rings and they clump together and slowly move towards you, but they also,
Do that.
yeah, they have quite a long
Figure it
amount
out.
of movement. I guess you gotta figure 8 it or something.
No, I just move back and forth.
Well, I guess that worked, yeah.
I guess probably isn't as simple if you don't have homies like this, but yeah, that's how I can do it. I can just move back and forth.
Rainbow Ring of People.
Right.
This one.
I know.
Yeah. I wonder what this one looks like on higher difficulties.
I don't want to think about it.
This one is basically rotate for about 15 seconds and lane change in a really tight lane. That's how I see this one. Oh, you
I
did
tried
that
to
little-
lane change when I didn't need to.
Yeah,
so I was kinda
you
scared
should
of
only lane change when the rotation changes. Otherwise, you're gonna have to lane change again anyway. They're kind of like stuttering a bit, yeah. But then it'll change. There's like a big gap there. That's fine. You're alive.
I'm not sure how to change actually.
0 seconds. All right.
Thank you for the extra bomb.
Bullet domination. This one just kind of reminds me of, what does it remind me of?
I like how everything just reminds us of something to a point where we have to remember it.
Well, this one is just like, look, it's just a constant wave of, like, micros, right? Like, it doesn't really scream anything different to me. I'm just thinking of another pattern that does that I think I could panic about.
Chat, why is my late game so much better than the early game?
Keiki, yeah. Keiki's fucking Idola creature.
Right. Anyway,
Or Idola Dal is whatever it is. Yeah, she's gonna say the same thing in flavor text.
Alright, let's just try to cap this one.
So the knives...
They aim at you for a bit, and then they launch.
Yeah. Then it's the same thing. But they're further back because there's more of them. And then that's gonna come into the wall. When they enter that circle that's around you, they turn to knives. I don't know why that circle's there.
Not quite sure. Cool.
Alright, phase 4. So now it's the same thing,
Reminds me
but
of
there's a
something
layer that
from
comes down from
ISC,
the
so-
top. And you're gonna have to stop them to get around them because that wave is impenetrable otherwise. Yeah, I see.
Ah, damn it.
Damn.
So close.
That
Yeah,
was very, very
there's something
close.
very similar to that in 14.3, so... But it's a night.
There's no reason to bomb there, as Andrew had 7 lives.
I had a lot of things. I bombed a lot early, but then once I realized how much I had, I didn't really do it late game, so I played kind of well.
Yeah, you bomb spammed the fuck out of the early game, and then you had 1,000,000 lives.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, now we get to read this to ourselves. Yep, there we go. Oh.
Wow, I can't tell if she's short or she is tall.
Yes.
Well, she does wear those giant shoes, so there's
True.
that.
Well,
Kaneko looks...
she's tall, but then she's even taller.
Kaneko looks hella young in that art style, though.
Yeah.
They're talking big business.
Business. Foo. Oh, I don't like that laugh.
Oh, she's there, too.
Mom said it's time to go home. Interesting.
That's an
Playing
interesting
mind
little bit.
games.
Yeah. Well, that's Kaneko, I suppose. Crafty one.
Not even Suiko trusts her. No one trusts Kaneko.
She's always scheming. I trust the frog god, though.
I absolutely trust the frog god. Would someone with a megaphone ever lie to me?
Yes. The megaphone is so they can lie to you. It's more believable when they're louder.
Programming, graphics, music, etc.
The guy who made this game. I didn't know there was a speed up button.
You just hold it.
Oh. Well, that's convenient.
Alright.
Oh.
I've used this name before, but it's all I can think of.
How original. Daring today, aren't we?
Alright, mine took a little less time than yours did.
43 minutes. Oh god, that's... Okay, well I guess I can do Marissa, and then next time you can do Sakuya, and I'll do the extra.
Great, we both get to have extra fun.
I'll do the extra ending. No one will get to see it but us, but I'll do that, get the 3rd ability slot, and then we can try extra stage. So, let's try that. It still takes really long, like really surprisingly long.
Yeah? Well, we're also reading a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
You
Alright.
say Kaneko isn't malevolent, but I'm not sure how much I believe even that.
Oops. Pause. Item. Change. Item. Okay. Okay. It's good to me. Here we go! Ordinary magician. Mysterious cards were circulating in the streets. A myriad variety of magic powers were hidden in the cards. Faced with something so interesting, she thought she had to collect them faster than anyone else. So, the power up, the extra life, should be good. Should be good with this. Whoa, she's fast, and that's where the bonuses stop. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, Marissa's power was kind of like really reduced for some reason.
She was the only character from the demo who didn't get a power boost, so she's incredibly weak by comparison.
Despite Marissa's entire gimmick and the entirety of Touhou games being that she is the strongest character. She has the highest speed and firepower. That is no longer the case. Master Spark is now, like, old. It's an old man.
Yeah, long live the exploding frog.
Yeah, Exploding Frog Bomb is like Master Spark, what Master Spark used to be. It's not right, man. It's not right. Marissa players aren't eating ever again. Actually, this just means in 2019 she'll be the best character in the game.
Fucking hot in here. I forgot it was almost June.
Yeah, tomorrow is June, in fact.
Like, look at how slow her health is melting compared to what Reimu and Sanai were doing.
I'm still stronger than Reimu. I just can't hit things. Oh, now I can.
You have 2 lasers.
Why is there a delay on her missiles? Isn't that kind of weird?
They gotta fire up.
It's just kind of weird how there's like a moment. It takes a little bit for them to get going.
Well, yeah, they gotta fire up. Propulsion.
But why do they have to follow the rules? They're fucking magic missiles. When you make magic missiles, I would want them to be so magical they don't have to follow conventional rules. Man, that was some awful rain. Mountain weather sure changes quick.
Hey, you, the lady over there. I've got some nice cards. Buy something for the road.
Cards? You mean those mysterious ability cards?
Ooh, chomping at the bit, eh?
These are dangerous items, not cat toys.
Heh, you say that, but you want them too, right, lady? Besides, they aren't dangerous. Everyone's collecting them.
Everyone? Oh, this is getting bad. First off, I'll investigate the cards you've got. Shoot is good.
Best Marissa art since DDC. Well, we've got 15 to...
I think all the character art in this game is pretty up there.
That too. Everyone looks really good in this game.
Yep, they all have actual like color in their skin. You never really notice that until you compare it to this game. But a lot of Zun's characters are pretty pale. Also, I'm pretty sure Marissa has a bigger hitbox than everyone else in this game. But Reimu, I don't know though.
I'm not sure how hitboxes are in this game.
I don't either. But if I get hit by something, that's totally gonna be the reason.
Nothing important, I assure you. Chat, I had something I wanted to talk about that I read on the Touhou wiki, and then I forgot what it was. So,
Boom.
pardon me while I try to remember what the heck that was.
You wanna put the phone down?
Ugh, it's no use attacking me. I'm looking up info. Cool bug facts. You'll never make me give out the ability cards by force. You need to offer me something of equal value, right? That's the basis of a free economy, right?
A free economy? Don't tell me everyone's buying and selling these cards.
Of course they are. So, are you buying or not?
Fine, I have no choice. I'll buy. How much?
Now that's more like it.
Scroll. Danmaku Ghost. Yuyeko Sai Hyoji's ability to sometimes erase enemy bullets via grazing. Ghosts do not fear death. Rather, they cannot fear death. Grazing means accepting the fear of death. For a ghost who couldn't possibly fear death, grazing should pose no threat at all.
Yeah, I did have something about Arc 5 I wanted to talk about. So, I've mentioned the
Blood
story.
money.
Fair enough. I've mentioned the plot of Arc 5 before and how the world got split into 4 dimensions for each of the various extra deck monsters. Something I learned is, so one of the 4 characters is his name is Yugo, and he's the...
Oh, what a great fucking name.
No, but I'm getting his name is important. So he's basically the main character counterpart of the Synchro dimension. But what I learned
Well, I
is that,
figured his name is Yu in it.
yeah, it has Yu, but the thing is, the Japanese word for fusion is Yugo. So why isn't Yugo the fusion dude?
If I had answers, I'd give them, but I don't... That whole series is fucking whack anyway.
Yeah, it is whack. And then you hear the main villain's dub voice, and you're like, wow, how did this happen? But I also learned that all 4 of those characters are voiced by the same dude.
You're putting it overtime then, huh?
Yeah, all 4 of them, and then the main villain, where they all combine. That series is a mess, and I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to watch it, chat. I need to know more.
Wee.
Chat, please excuse me while I look up cool bug facts. At least I try to remember what the cool bug facts were.
Uh-oh. Fuck it, I'll just get everything with this giant laser. Still
No, you mean
going.
Shaft of Light?
There we go. According to the cat from earlier, the cards seem to come from Yokai Mountain, but this is the first time I've been to this remote region with a sheer cliff.
Ah, so it's a human after all? I thought I was seeing things back there.
And here they come. Guess the cat wasn't lying.
This cliff is the hideout of us Yamawaro. It's not a place for humans to come, so go home already. Get out of here.
Lucky me, someone with cards showed up right away.
Cards, huh? I knew I caught a whiff of those. Their power is beyond the grasp of a mere human. Disappear from this mountain. Ugh. I was gonna look at Momoyo's wiki page or something, and I just like how her ability is listed as capable of eating dragons. That's her ability.
That's an ability worth bragging about, I
mean,
think.
yeah.
I'd complain about my lack of power, but I blood money, so
You did blood money.
I can't even complain about that. At least I could afford it.
If Wriggle's bug control ability will allow her to command Momoyo.
I think that ability only is for insects of a lower
Not
stature
full-on
than
yokai.
yeah, a lower rank than Wriggle herself.
Because by that logic, wouldn't that also work on Eternity Larva if that were the case?
She's a fairy.
She's got butterfly wings, man.
I know, okay, I know, but she's a fairy.
Kat, you know how people have those things that they forget? Like how people forget that Mailing was a yokai?
Do they?
Well, I forget sometimes. She doesn't look like a yokai, so I tend to forget she is one.
Well, she's a nondescript yokai.
That's the thing. She's so nondescript I forget, because there's nothing about her that looks yokai-ish.
Fair enough, I suppose,
You
but
know what?
I don't think a lot of characters look like yokai when you think about it.
I wouldn't say this is something I forget as much as I just...
Speaking of thinking about it,
They also just forget Mailing. Plenty of yokai don't look like yokai in some cases. I mean, sure, but Mailing just looks like a person.
well, the thing is because you say that, but only
She's
because
also called Chinese Girl.
you say that, but Mailing's species is pretty much unknown, so she doesn't really have a yokai to look like, because you don't know what yokai she's even supposed to be.
That's also true. So
Rumi is a yokai of darkness. The only thing about her is that she has a shadow ball, but you don't even see that in the
Wears
game.
a black dress. You can't take the cards by force. That's just how it is.
Can take him by force, huh? The cat said the same thing. Can? You mean can't? Can't take him by force. Hearing that makes me feel guilty. There goes my desire to pillage. Fine, I'll buy them. I'll buy and investigate. How much?
Oh, if you're a customer, then it's a different story. Here, take a look. Every last one is a great bargain.
Anouk. Shanghai.
I've
Pebblehead.
already seen Shanghai.
Buy cards for cheaper. Shanghai I can't afford. Can buy this. Prevent me from crashing into things. Buy a life.
That I recommend buying lives. Anyway, chat, the point I was trying to make. This is something I tend to forget as well. I tend to think that Satono and Mai are sisters, but they're not.
No, they don't have any relation.
No, but I just always assume they do because, well, I don't know.
Ben and Yasuashi also have zero relation, but they refer to each other as sisters because they were born at the same
roughly
time.
the same time. Yep, I remember that one.
Ooh.
Tanuki card OP completely removes the stupid power issues with this game. Oh, ain't that the dream to just remove problems with big yacht games at will?
Get that power boost.
Well, they're Tsukumogamis. They are
Mogami, yeah.
they're the instruments. They are.
Yep.
But they're not the same as the Prism Rivers. They're a little different.
Prism Rivers are,
Poltergeists.
yeah, they're poltergeists. Spirits that possess an instrument.
Oh, look, that dialogue we've seen 3 times now. We should get the extra, and then you've got 10 cues in any stage. You mean you have to buy it in stage 5?
Oh, shit.
Dude, this one's weird. I bombed on it, so I can't talk anything. Because I said I was gonna get hit by it, and I almost did.
I really didn't think it would hit me.
Only stage 5. That's so weird.
Well, it's because you use her card right before you fight her, right? So, Izuna Maru probably sees something, and she's like, probably makes a comment on it or something like that.
Sycamore Sisters are to Prism Rivers what Generation 5 Pokemon or Generation 1 Pokemon. The same idea, but different execution and art style.
But there's a difference between a Poltergeist and a Tsukumogami.
Yeah. 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 Of course we're right. We're the streamer. We are incapable of being wrong about anything.
Oh god, that was a bad move.
It's okay. You're doing what I did and it's working.
That's the only one.
No, there's 2 more on the side. No?
I think that one was just supposed to go on for a while.
Think you'd make it this far. Guess you're not just out on a riot.
Who are you?
I am Sanyo. Everyone calls me Komakusa Dayu, though. And who are you?
I'm Marissa Kirisame. Everyone calls me the genius magician, though.
Yeah, she doesn't recognize Marissa like she did the maidens. Heh. Okay then, what brings Miss Genius to a mountain peak like this, you damn fool?
I'm here to hunt down people selling cards. Seems like you got some too.
So you're after the cards after all. Figures. Then buy your cards from the traders at the foot of the mountain. Get out of here.
Oh, whoops.
You're 80 years, whatever. If you won't leave, then I'll make you leave by force.
I kind of just thought that would be her last line, so I preemptively got ready to shoot.
You're not allowed to yell at me for not reading when you won't let me. Marissa hunting down Yu-Gi-Oh players. She's hunting down the scalpers. This game is about hunting down the scalpers, cat.
I don't feel nearly as comfortable dodging when I'm not Reimu. Reimu makes me feel like I can't make mistakes. Every other character makes me feel like I'm gonna fuck up.
Of course she'll never take you alive. You're an Altergeist player.
Ah! God.
I felt the same way doing this one. Chad, I don't disagree that Sanyo is kind of cool. She ain't my type.
Same.
X years too early is always a badass line. Now this, I agree with that. I can agree with that. I can get behind that. Except for that one kid in Brosh Gym who's like, you're 1,000 light years too early to be facing Brosh. That was kind of lame. That was pretty cringe.
It's a measure of distance.
Yeah, that's why it's cringe. It's a shame she actually ended up being irrelevant to the story. My friend, welcome to being a Stage 3 and earlier boss. You are never relevant unless your name is Mailing or the Touhou 12 cat.
You think Mailing's relevant to the story? Lamau!
Okay, story, no. People, she's relevant to the people who are relevant to the story, I guess. You know, it's like, look, Gary, there I am.
It is likely that Rumia is more popular than Mailing.
Probably. I can look at the popularity poll. Yeah, you're too strong.
I wouldn't say I want the cards so much as I want to learn their secrets. What exactly are these cards? Who makes them?
You don't need to know that sort of thing.
Or rather, you.
Or rather, I don't know either. It's not something us traders need to know.
Oh, really? Guess the investigation continues then. By the way, what's that huge opening thing behind you?
That's the entrance to the Rainbow Dragon Cave. It's a mine of dreams where they're making the future of the mountain.
Chad, is that entrance made of rocks or logs?
I think it kind of looks like logs, but surely it must be rocks, right? Because they're different from what's on the inside, which look kind of like...
Does it bend downwards or just extend into nothingness?
Why is it rocking back and forth?
That's me. That's Marissa on her broom.
It's dangerous inside, so I'm standing watch.
Oh, oops.
Phoenix
What
Tail.
the fuck? Fujiwara no Moko's ability that gives 3 lives must be the most unconditionally powerful ability. Attack, defend, evade, read the pattern, be immortal being. There's just the rules of the game.
What the fuck? That's broken!
Effect activates when collected, cannot be starting equipment. But
That would do it.
I don't have room for 3 lives.
No, you don't.
In fact, when this stage ends, I'm gonna get an extra life anyway.
And then you can also buy the other life. Don't buy that yet.
this do again? You get a life fragment every time you cast a spell
SA.
card. Right.
Rumia is more popular than Mailing on the poll. Mailing is probably the bottom EOSD character, huh?
I'm gonna buy the pipe.
Yeah, makes sense. Chat, I'm gonna look at the popularity poll. I want to know if Mailing is lower or higher than Quack. Yeah, Rumia is surprisingly present in fanworks. Which,
It's not surprising.
yes,
I mean,
it
actually,
is to
no,
me.
you're right. It is
It is
surprising.
surprising. She's the stage 1 boss.
I
that
thought you were
shows
going to say it's surprising she's as popular as she is, and I was going to say no, it isn't because she has a lot of fan works to her.
No.
But then you finished your sentence
Well-
with she has a surprising amount of fan works to her.
Well, yeah. Well, why does she have all those fanworks in the first place would be a question in itself, because, I don't know, I don't hate Rumia by any means, chat, but her popularity is that of, it is a bit of a mystery to me that she is as popular as she is for what she is.
Probably because there's a little bit of lore to her that's unexplored, and it's exciting.
Alright, Mailing is...
Rumia is classified as a yokai of darkness, and it seems Zun's original intention with that was to give her a really powerful sounding title, but then make it a stage 1 boss. So it's
Alright.
like, is it really that powerful?
So
So there's a chance that her abilities are really strong, and there's also the whole ribbon attached to her head, which is actually a ceiling talisman of sorts. So you gotta wonder what that's about. Is that restricting her power? That's where the whole EX Rumia thing came about. The fact that she's actually super strong, but her power is currently sealed by that, whatever that ribbon is.
Well, I was just... It's like Letty, how Letty is stronger than she let on.
Not the same.
PCB.
Not
Well,
the
it's
same.
not similar in how it is, but she's a stage 1 boss who's capable of more, is what I'm sometimes...
But we don't know what Rumia is capable of, that's the thing. We don't know if she's capable of more or less, or she's like god tier broken bullshit.
Is it like Krillin unlocked potential, or is it like Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan?
I don't know, that's the thing. But that's what makes her interesting. There are different ways you can work with it.
I don't feel much different. It wasn't much. So it's all downhill from here.
Krillin did his best.
Yeah, too bad he got kicked once by Raccoon and then he was done.
Raccoon kick! I mean, if you're surviving Raccoon kick, are you really human?
Well, Gohan survived a Raccoon kick that
He's a
broke his
Saiyan.
neck.
He's a Saiyan.
It broke his
He's
neck.
a Saiyan.
It broke his neck.
He's a Saiyan.
He's a 5-year-old.
He's a Saiyan.
He was 5 and
He's
it
a
broke
Saiyan.
his neck.
He's a Saiyan.
He's nothing.
He's a Saiyan. Also, you get a sensu bean, which was really hard to eat with a broken neck, but Goku found a way.
Speaking of eating sensu beans difficultly, if they used the sensu bean on Goku after he got hit by the Makan Kosopo, do you think it would have worked, or would it have been like trying to get a skeleton to eat?
He was dead. The sensu beans don't work when you're dead, Andrew.
But he was alive briefly. He didn't die immediately.
I don't think the sensu bean was going to repair the hole in his chest.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. That's the worst part about this conversation.
No, it would have, because it repaired the hole in Yamcha's chest.
I hate when you're right. When you're right, you're right.
When you're right, you're right.
Man, this cave is ridiculously deep. Seeing this magic shining with rainbow light, I feel like I'm gonna dig up something ridiculously good.
You
Yeah.
there, humans! Stop at once! You'll die if you proceed any further. I'm telling you this for your own good. Turn around and leave right now.
Finally time for the bad guy to show up, eh? You really kept me waiting. I thought I was gonna follow this tunnel all the way to hell. Wow, that's a badass line.
Are you even listening? I'll warn you one more time. Beyond this point is an anoxic zone. That means a human like you will cease to be able to breathe down there. Will you still proceed knowing that?
I won't be able to breathe, huh? Threats like that won't work on me. Oh, Marissa.
Honestly now, I'm not even telling you this is a threat. I'd rather not see this place be sullied with an ignorant human's corpse. Will you leave on your own or be carried out? Choose at once.
Wow, okay, so she's just gonna kick me out, but the other ones can just fucking die. Alright. She has a lot of mercy for a random human.
Who's bold of you to assume I can die?
Rainbow Dragon. Bad card. Wow, I had a bomb too.
Fine.
I had a bomb. Could have used it. I didn't have a bomb for that entire fucking stage though.
Impressive.
Yeah.
God, you do so little damage, it's actually upsetting to look at. This one is scarier to look at than it is to do, and I don't know how to explain that.
Doesn't mean I like doing it.
fair. I didn't really like doing it either.
Speaking of not doing it,
Yeah. Master Spark?
Master Spark.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Found a good SNES remix of this track. I love remixes like that put things in 16-bit or 8-bit. Especially if they're done well.
I like music when it's remixed well. Who would've thought?
Yes.
I didn't know you liked people like music that is remixed bad.
Well, no. Well, that's the thing. Wouldn't downgrading it be bad unless you did it well?
Well, not really, because it's not really a downgrade. It's just changing the sound chip.
I suppose, yeah. Not necessarily.
I guess it is by technical stance. It
technically
is.
a downgrade,
It is
yeah.
a downgrade.
So you would think it would sound worse, but it doesn't.
I don't like this one. I feel like her
Dubstep-
health bar just doesn't move.
Dubstep is a thing, though. Alright,
You're
not
right.
wrong.
You're right. You're fair. Fair right. Fair point.
The only time I've ever liked dubstep was in Three Houses, where they somehow did it right. Not bad. I certainly didn't expect you to be this strong, young Murasaki-same.
You know me? You know who I am? Yeah, I can't breathe. What the hell are you doing?
I told you, didn't I? Even at this depth, the oxygen levels are already about half of that on the surface.
I give up. There's nothing I can do if I can't breathe. But tell me this one thing. What the heck are you digging for down here?
This is a mining site for Dragon Jet.
Yep. These Nagi objects. You're getting magic items from the Gods era then? Dang, digging up stuff like that? I'm jealous. Damn, I can't take another breath.
By the way, you've come to investigate the ability cards, right? This cave isn't where you should be headed. You ought to find up the mountain. There's someone who's been making profits off them. Recommend going up there and breathe.
Raccoon. Annoying UFO. Prevents power. If you die, you only lose power down to 3. I don't really want any of these cards, to be honest with you. It'll buy a life.
I mean, you only get a fragment if you don't, so.
True. Fuck it.
No reason really not to.
It'll give me an extra piece in there, right?
No, you still have 0 out of 3.
I thought it would give me another. I thought it would fill another
I don't
slot.
think that ever did that. Or maybe it did at one point. I just don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it does if you have pieces built up, but then you get a whole life after. So like, if I have 2 out of 3 and then I get a whole life, I still have 2 out of 3. I don't really know though, because other than the games, I don't play it much. I don't have a bomb. Wow, that sucks.
What games came after Forces? None yet. Sonic Colors Unlimited or whatever it's called again. I think it's neat that they're remaking that game. I like it.
Remake. Air quotations.
Well, remaster, I guess. Kind of, sort of, re-release. Whatever you want to call it. Re-something.
Is it a port?
It's something new.
I'm not even gonna fucking humor this one.
I only really hate the last one. No, you're doing it wrong.
I know I'm doing it wrong. I told you I'm not doing it.
Oh my god. Team Sonic Racing, which has the same music as Forces. Why does it look like there are texts on the side of the Master Spark?
Might be symbols. For magic, I don't know.
Chat, remember when Smash Ultimate was a port? I
Yes.
still can't believe that. People are dumb. I'm gonna say that. People were dumb. Is it a port? No, this game with the massive graphical overhaul, more characters, and new stages, and new music, and all that good shit. But nah, it's just a port, guys.
Chat,
New
the
game
side
for
of her
the
Master Spark says Verboten. Oh.
So how do you do this?
You know, I didn't think about that. I was like, yeah, just gotta wait for them to be on their way, and then I forgot I couldn't hit them.
Oh yeah, right. E3 is coming up, which means we get totally credible leaker man telling us everything that we want to hear, and it may or may not be true, and then you just kind of have to sit there and wait for it.
Get back here! There we go.
Master tried to run.
But if it is true, then they can talk about how reliable the source is for next time.
Reliable leaker man.
Yep.
John Leaker.
I don't have a bomb.
said that twice this stage.
Yep.
I don't even blame you because you're playing Marissa, which is not a statement I should be saying, but Marissa's just, they just did her dirty this game, and I don't really know why.
Alright. Inhale. Ah, dang, yeah, taking deep breaths on a mountain is the best.
Why, what's this? Out on a nighttime hike? Or perhaps you're stranded.
Who are you?
I am the Great Tengu, Izunamaru. I have no interest in who you might be, human, but this isn't a place that humans ought to set foot in so easily.
A great Tengu. Man, I must have hiked pretty deep by now. Well, I got something I want to investigate. You got time to spare?
What might that be?
You know about these ability card things? Those ability card things. They're making the rounds down in the foothills. You happen to know anything about them?
The ability cards? I don't just know about them. I created them, as a matter of fact.
Huh? What?
There you are. See? Things turned out just like I said they would. A human would be sure to... I suppose we have no choice. I'll do it so you can. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're too confident in your own strength despite being a weakling. If you get injured, I'd be the one to be troubled by it. I'll deal with her. You get back.
No mention of who I am.
Nope, they don't care.
Well, sorry, Marissa. Whoa! I didn't see that orb. Well, I saw it in time, at least. Yeah.
Dance of the wildfire started by a star spark.
Rolls
a
off the
star
tongue.
spark that started a fire. Who do I know that's related to stars and something that's hot, like fire?
Futo?
No.
It's gotta be Futo.
Well, fire, yes, but Futo doesn't shoot stars, does she?
No. Oh, I was okay. Damn it.
Yeah, I think you're already in a position where I don't think you could or should reasonably be able to lose this.
Watch me. My hitbox is huge!
You were fine.
I
Those
was
lasers
fine.
aren't as big as you think they are.
I know!
Ability, use of magic, specializes in heat and light magic. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who it could be. Who fits that bill? Yeah, why are the spell card names in this game so long? Dance of Sky Racing Heavenly Steeds.
Get me out of here, please.
I want out of this flesh prison. Not nearly as big as they think they are. Alright, so Dylan, when are you going to try to no-graze this game?
That's not happening ever.
Actually, this game doesn't keep track of your grades.
Remember, I get a life piece every time I cast a spell.
True. Splendid. I'm fond of brave, powerful people. I'll hear you out.
You said that you made the ability cards a minute ago.
Yeah, that's right. I figured I could make a good profit using the dragon, you know?
Gotcha. I think I'm putting it together. You really got that, Marissa? Been noticing those rainbow lights here and there for a little while now. Those are all rainbows being projected by the dragon gems, right?
Indeed, you're quite the knowledgeable.
I thought it was weird that every single card was its own magic item. If you dug them up from a magic mine, then it totally makes sense.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm investigating them out of pure curiosity. That, plus the tiniest hint of wanting to hoard them.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I may have designed the cards, but they're out of my hands by now. If you do seriously want to investigate their whereabouts, I suggest you search for the mastermind.
I see, got it. Heed.
Cherno!
Cherno's ability to scatter ice shards everywhere, attacking wildly in every direction, is far too thoughtless. But for an ice fairy, that's exactly what proves that she's the strongest around. Use that thoughtlessly wide attack range to your advantage. That's the item clear line.
You gotta buy talismans, I think it is. You want the extra ending.
I don't want the extra ending right now.
Yeah.
It's
Are you alright with this? Letting her leave and reach that god? It's fine. If she hadn't made it... I see when you betray the people, you do it with someone else.
I'll just take the bonus life to make this as painless as possible.
That's true. Since this game doesn't track grays, technically we've already done it.
Same with Mountain of Faith, yeah. A few of them don't track grays, so they're technicalities. But, well, you know, technicalities are technicalities. I mean, the video was also like, yeah, you have to be a 1cc because if you don't, you can make your grays say 0. Which is like one of the stupidest things I think I've ever said, but at the same time, covered my bases. Oh shit. That was weird. Join the ranks of the funny people in the comment section, where they tell me to now do it on Lunatic.
That's true, only Yu-Gi-Oh's item really counts grays for anything.
Yeah.
I think you still get points for grazing, do you not?
That's a good question. I know in Mountain of Faith you don't get anything for it.
Huh.
Like, it's not based, it doesn't do anything to your score at all. It just makes the noise when you do it. Master Eden Zamara betrayed her!
As someone mainly lurking and listening to the audio, I'm amazed at the plot of this game. It's so comprehensible. I'm glad you picked up on it, because we haven't.
I fucked up by going in the middle of her.
Frankly, I'm impressed that you're able to keep up with the plot.
Well, we've run through the dialogue a few times now, so... That's why we're doing that.
Well, they put Kappa at the end of it. They know they're joking. We
they
know
capped? Are you good?
They Kappa. Yeah,
you gotta remember to cap, otherwise I'll never know.
Cap. No cap.
Streamer won't know if you don't cap.
Yeah.
They just shoot rainbow bunches.
Burning to death. She betrayed her. Give it a button, Dada.
I wonder what a boss feels like when they just willingly jump in front of an active spell card.
I don't know where that line is from or that clip, but it makes me laugh a lot.
So I used the bomb so I could get exactly the same amount of cell pieces I had to begin with.
Nice.
What a creepy moon. There must be some kind of power at work here too.
The gray sound effect is the sound of dopamine being released. It's true. Welcome to the Lunar Rainbow Market. You're the first one here.
And you are?
Shimada, thank you. I'm the Marcus main presenter.
The Marcus presenter, so you're the card merchant's manager. Chat, how does her outfit work? I see a zipper on her sleeves and a zipper on the bottom of her skirt, but how does like the zipper work for everywhere else?
Well, I suppose it's not exactly wrong.
I don't get it.
I'm a god who makes commerce possible.
Thanks to the presents, but another way to
you're
change
alive
the life.
because
I see.
I'm great.
Shibata, a report for you. So she said, betrayed me. Aha, it took a lot of years. By what you mean, I knew she's been made into profit. It looks like that.
I'm so
very
good
interesting.
at this.
Hey, mind if I butt in? You're the fox that was with that Tengu down there, yeah? Weren't you her minion or something?
Yes, of course. Master Izanamaru is the highest and only master I serve. As Miss Shimada is my master's precious friend, I thought it best that we share information to ensure that none are at a disadvantage.
Friend, huh?
I believe it would be best for you, too, to avoid an angry Miss Shimada.
Wow, you sound shady as hell. Makes sense for a fox.
Damn.
Well,
Called out.
Whatever, though. I finally found the one who's putting the cards on the market.
So shall we start? Start what, you may ask?
Begin. Begin what?
What do you mean, what? Business.
Selling cards. Sell them? Nah, that ain't it. I'm here to stop you from selling them.
Floor it?
Everyone's getting weirded out having cards made of them without them knowing.
I see. So you are a robber. I don't like you. You can't
Whoops,
exist.
looks like you made her mad. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Anyway, time for you foul barbarian.
But that wasn't the line she used for the other ones.
No. How long are you going to believe that you can use violence to hold dominion over objects? Possession of an object can only be controlled by the god of markets. As long as they possess something, none can escape from the hands of God. The market is open, let's return all things to nothing. Nut.
I'm not stealing, I'm just borrowing till I'm dead.
All that stuff is, borrowed.
Borrowed?
Yeah. I got the pieces. I got the air. God, that episode is golden.
That's wet paint. No, that's not wet painters.
That's I forget what the episode's called.
That was Free Balloon Day.
Also, chat, don't wants to give me shit for talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and SpongeBob. Like, those aren't the 3 things he brought up on Christian stream.
Well, pot called kettle black. Okay, what else is new?
you must really hate Marissa for being a thief, so her being extra rude to her makes sense. But she doesn't know Marissa. She don't know she a thief.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They hit me.
Yeah, it's scary sometimes.
Boom. And this one
You can
is...
smell the thief off of her. I'm gonna go with that one. So, can you even kill her before you reach her? I guess if you do that.
I think I'm gonna crash through a bullet if I try that again. I don't know how this one really works, like, at all. It doesn't feel like there's much going on, but then, like, it's going on in specific areas. No. I thought about it, but then I realized I could just not.
Yeah, you could just Master Spark and delete her health bar with time to spare.
True.
You can circle around her. Honestly, just approaching her works well enough, but I wouldn't be surprised if you are either supposed to or that just works.
11 seconds.
Going for a world record? Chat, welcome to the Touhou 18 normal 1cc, where Dylan dies or bombs every other cooldown stealth card.
Rainbow Ring of People. Oh, I don't have a bomb for this.
I hate this spell card. I actually kind of hate this one, because I'm just bad at perceiving it.
Is she up there? What's she doing up there?
She's around, but she doesn't have a health bar, so... Well, she's down there. You gotta remember, Saki and Okina are present during their timeouts, so they don't have health bars, so unless
you can force them.
Yeah, unless you do the glitch, you can't actually shoot them. Doing a silly dance off screen. That's the best place to do it. Huh. I just realized she didn't even drop a life piece card. That was just a proper ass life piece.
Yeah, what is that about? Well, probably just to differentiate it from the effect of the card, I guess.
The lunatic just makes you cross streams every second or so. It's stressful, but not too horrible. Yeah, this dialogue is the same.
Lane changing is scary.
It is scary.
I hate running into the path of a bullet to get by it. I'm not good at it.
I don't know if you've ever seen me do Ron's timeout over and over again, but I wasn't good at it.
Yeah, her timeout is not something I was ever good at.
Yes, a zoner in the Danmaku game. Oh wait, that's all of them. They're all zoners.
Mei-Ling.
Right, they're almost all zoners. But she
Mei-Ling has actual combos that look sick as fuck, but she's playing the wrong game.
She brought her fist to a bullet fight. I know, but like even with the life piece cards, like the cards are the life pieces, but then that's just a life piece.
Yeah, that's a point.
You still have to collect the card. I wonder why he decided to use a different graphic when he has the card. Why not just use the card?
Ah, I capped it.
There you go. I fucked it up at the very end.
Alright, good job, Marissa. I'd say you're the best, but I'd be lying.
All third-party sources of life pieces drop them as life pieces instead of card, i.e. Lily, third boss spell card instead of cards.
I guess it's because they're not related to the card themselves.
I suppose.
Alright.
That'd be fair, too, if it was just to make it clear where it's coming from.
True. The Yokai Mountain. It's just papers. Oh no.
Uh-oh, we know what this means.
Oh, I think she just has blank cards now.
Blank ability cards.
Oh, she's mentioning Momoyo actually.
Hmm. Huh. I see.
Okay, so Marissa's ending actually is the one that ties into the extra stage.
So would that mean that Marissa
Yep,
canonically
Marissa
fights her?
decided to go investigate once again.
Huh. I see.
Yeah, so what happened there, Chad, not to really overview, is that she's talking to Megumu and mentions running into Misamaru, and Megumu has no idea who that is. And so, because she says that's not the person she entrusted the mine to, and then she tells Tsukasa to go figure out what's going on there. And now Marissa wants to join in on the fun. So that's the most, that ending so far is the one that definitely connects the best to the extra stage. All the another endings are the canon ones. So each character has their own extra ending, huh? Oh
Yeah,
boy.
you need to buy the talismans in stage 5 for them.
God
Specifically
damn.
stage 5.
Dude, well, that won't actually be that bad, because we do it once, I'll have an extra ability card. And I can
But
just take
what if we don't get them on stage 5?
The blank card always shows up. It's always there.
Oh yeah, I guess you could buy the blank card.
It costs 0 and it's always there.
But no, you have to buy the Chad, am I misremembering? Is it the blank card you buy on stage 5 or the talisman?
Yes, it's Shimada's card you buy.
Yeah.
That's the blank card.
No, her card is the talismans, right?
What? No, it's the blank card.
Oh, the blank. Okay,
The blank card. You give all of your money, and it guarantees rare cards only from that point on. So you can buy it at any point. But
Okay,
obviously, if you buy it as the last card, there's no point to it at all. Because you can't buy cards in stage 6, so that's why it's tied to being a secret ending. Otherwise, it's like a useless card.
Okay, I
there.
misunderstood. My bad.
We're
We're done. We're pretty much done for now. We're gonna go play Isaac.
Man.
You don't lose money. You lose all your cards.
Oh.
Well, that'll be fun to do.
Can't start with it, can you?
Start with what?
Her card? No, you can't. You can only pick her card. You also can't start with Moko's card.
No, that'd be bullshit.
You get 3 extra lives, yeah.
Imagine stacking that with Narumi. You'd start with max lives, basically.
I can't see the descriptions of them unless I... Oh yeah, I haven't picked them. Well, I'll do that, some other time. But So yeah, we're gonna stop here, chat, because that first run took a long time. So we got at the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah, the blank card disappears after you buy, so you have to wait till stage 5.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why the full screen bugs out like that so badly.
Weird.
It's really weird. So yeah, I'm getting my figuring out what's going on in this game now, at least. So that's cool. And it is definitely very nice that the control stick is cooperative with us now. So next time we play, I'm just gonna start with Sakuya. I'm gonna do probably just Reimu. I'm gonna do a bonus ending run. Unfortunately, chat, you won't be able to see the actual ending itself. So sorry.
And I will do Sanai extra ending.
Yeah, we'll do the extra endings, and then we'll be able to skip the dialogue. We'll move that along, and then we'll be able to focus on the extra stage. So we're gonna milk this game.
Does dialogue change if we buy it though?
Well, we'll find that out when I buy it.
All right.
We're gonna milk this game for a little bit to avoid having to play some lunatic for a bit. So but what? It's lore that I myself want, so
Same.
I'm okay with playing it, and we get to listen to Touhou 18 music and see the Touhou 18 characters. And
the song I want to listen to though is Momoyo's theme.
we'll get there when we get there. We're gonna be there for a while, I imagine. Although I will say I'm looking forward to having an active stick to dodging the nons that you just press up to, because those were actually really scary when my the dead zone wasn't very high, and holding directly up and nudging it a little bit veered you to the fucking left or right. So we'll see how badly that goes. Some of those nons are gonna be awful anyway, but at least I have a little more confidence going into them this time around. So yeah, next time more Sakuya default, and then we'll do the extra endings to see what that's about.